You can just mute our audio.
And welcome in to Game 7's pre-game show here on MHS. Join alongside Season. Welcome in to game number 7 of the Stanley Cup Final.
Yeah!
No one expected this. I'm going to quote Season himself. That when they were chanting, "We want the cup in Game 4," they're not going to get it. Well, they have a chance to get it. For the first time in the series, the Oilers have a chance to win the Stanley Cup here tonight in Florida. Florida has had multiple chances on trying to close this out. They have not looked like themselves since Game 3.
Like 3.
If they lose here tonight, it could become the biggest choke in NHL history. Maybe even professional sports
from the stands.
history. We will see as our pregame show starts here.
Yes, it does. Welcome, everybody, to the final game of the season. Officially, for good. Until next year.
Well, we'll probably do a Utah game.
Yeah, next season. Yeah, probably.
We'll probably do a Utah game. This is the 191st Game 7 in playoff history. We're almost close to 200.
For NHL, of course.
For NHL, of course. This is the 18th Game 7 in Stanley Cup Final history, and it hasn't happened.
Max. Or you go ahead. You finish.
And it hasn't happened since 2019, when the St. Louis Blues beat the Boston Bruins 4-1 to win their first ever Stanley Cup. And we got some breaking news here. The Ottawa Senators have just acquired Linus Ullmark from the Boston Bruins, the goaltender, for the Bruins, and now the Senators will have a goalie. Be interesting to see how they can do next season with that new goalie. Oilers' record in previous Stanley Cup Final Game 7s, they're 1-1. 2-1 record in Game 7s for Florida under Paul Maurice. And Paul Maurice in his coaching career are he's 4-0 in Game 7s in his coaching career. The Oilers are 5-0 in elimination games this postseason, I believe. And last game, when Stuart Skinner made an incredible stop and set up an empty net goal, that was the first goalie with an assist in the Stanley Cup Final since Martin Brodeur versus the Mighty Ducks in Game 1 of the 2003 Stanley Cup Final in New Jersey.
Oh my gosh!
So it has not happened in a while, and it was just we saw history there in Game 6, and that's how we're here in Game 7. Go ahead, Season, on what you were trying to say.
Yeah, so I was going to say, we've done all these broadcasts together, and still, what I never fully understood what the L in NHL stands for. Lick? National Hockey League? I was confused.
Oh, no. Well, I wrote like a bunch of stats here.
National Hockey League.
Pardon me. The home teams.
I'm not the president, so I can't.
The home teams in Stanley Cup Final history in Game 7s are 12-5 in history. Sergei Bobrovsky was not at the optional practice on Saturday. He has allowed 4+ goals in the previous 3 games. He allowed 8, or he didn't allow 8. He let in like 5 in Game 4. He let in 4 in Game 3 or Game 5. And in Game 6, he did allow 5 goals, and yeah, that's been the average. Oilers have not been in a Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Final since 2006, when they lost to the Hurricanes 3-1 when the Hurricanes were in their home building. Does that happen here tonight? Because both of those teams are red, the Canes and the Panthers. So maybe the Panthers win the Cup here tonight. Could be either or. Paul Maurice in his coaching career is actually 1-0 with the Panthers. There's only been one game that went to Game 7, and that was the upset against Boston last year in the first round in overtime. The Oilers' penalty kill has been a great story to be told. It's a 97.9% effectiveness. They have killed off 46 of the last 47 penalties that they've taken.
That's a lot.
They've scored 3 shorthanded goals. So that means if Florida was on the power play, we saw this in Game 4. Florida was on the power play and the Oilers score. That's a shorthanded goal. They've blocked 36 shots, slot shots.
I heard that, Max.
Well, okay. Slot. You threw me off my whole game.
You threw me off, so
Oh, blocked shots 36, slot shots against 34. They have allowed those. Oilers become the 10th team in NHL history to force a Game 7 when trailing a series 3-0, and the first team to do so since 1945 in the Stanley Cup Final. So, that was a long time ago.
that was during World War II.
That's how long ago that was. We have not had overtime in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final since 1954.
That was before Disneyland was open. By like a year or two, I think. I don't know. Don't fact check me because I'm probably wrong.
Zach Hyman for the Oilers has scored the most goals in a single postseason by any active player, surpassing Ovechkin and Sidney Crosby with 18 goals. As Crosby and Ovechkin had 17 in one of their runs. Don't know which runs. I'm guessing. I don't remember. I just read this stat. I have this all written down. I'm nervous to call a Game 7. I haven't called a Game 7 since my first game ever was with the Devils and the Rangers, and that was a 4-0 win for the Devils. Let's hope that's not as boring as this game. Hopefully it's not that boring. I hope it's like the most tightest game.
How boring was that game?
Well, it was my first game. I found it exciting because I was finally commentating the game. But 4-0,
But what's the score?
4-0
Okay.
Devils.
No. It can get worse. It can be like 1-0.
True. Well, the Rangers just didn't show up to play. But anyways, not talking about the Rangers because Florida eliminated the Rangers.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. They did eliminate them. What do we see in this Game 7? Who do you think wins it? Do we have any scoring predictions, maybe?
Scoring predictions? I don't know because every game of the series has been a blowout, basically. And as much as I want to say Florida's not going to somehow freaking blow this, they've already blown it to this point. So I don't know. It could go either way. I don't want to make a call on this.
I'm going to say that Florida wins it tonight. And there's warm-ups right now in Florida. Edmonton, they're just finishing up the warm-ups right now. The last couple of players are on there. The first game for Florida, they won the first 3 of the series, and the Oilers have won the next 3 as well. This is the first 3-game losing skid for Florida since March 14th through the 21st. And we have a Strat-O-Matic Game 7 simulation that the Panthers win this 4-3 in overtime.
With stats?
Strat-O-Matic. This is from NHL Network. I'm just reading it off the screen.
What does that mean?
I don't know. A simulation, I guess.
Strat.
It's a
simulation. Strategies.
It's predictions, I guess. I do want.
Yeah, if they play this way, you know.
If they play this way in the simulation, then they can win.
It's like, what's the simulation based off?
Stats. Fun stats. Don't we love stats, guys?
Okay.
Okay, guys. So, what do you think Florida needs to do here? Because they've had terrible starts to all the games ever since Game 3. What do you think they need to do here?
They need to get a good freaking beginning, and they need to actually hold on, which is something that they definitely could not do.
They have not led since Game 3. They have not led in this series since Game 3 when
Game 5.
Game 5.
They led in the series in Game 5.
Game 5.
They haven't led in the series since they led in the series last freaking game.
I mean, yeah. Game 6.
Well, the start of Game 6, I guess, sure.
So this is going to be an interesting one. Really, really interesting to see what's going to happen here tonight in Florida, Sunrise, Florida. I just don't know what to expect.
Sun does rise there.
Oh, really? I just
Yeah.
don't know what to expect here.
Well, you should expect a game of hockey. This is gonna be. Oh, if it's a good game, this will be an interesting one.
Hmm. If it's not, then it's gonna be like, well, we know who the winner is. If this goes into overtime, it gets exciting. I
I know you want an overtime game. I kind of just want
a
a team
tight
to come
game.
out and just flat out win it.
I kind of want to see a game that's just tight, where it's like it's a 2-2
If
tie.
Florida loses in overtime, that's the most sad, unfortunate thing I
Oh,
could
that just
imagine.
reminded me of another
Fan.
stat. Adam Henrique, who's on the Edmonton Oilers, was on the Devils in 2012. Florida and the Devils played in the first round back in 2012. Game 7 was in Florida. Adam Henrique ended their season in Game 7 of double overtime. And not like 19.
I wish I had this stat on hand because I just remembered something that I saw on the NHL Reddit the other day.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a player on the Oilers, I can't remember his name, I apologize, who has been in 4 of the last 5 Stanley Cup Finals,
Corey Perry.
including this one. And if the Oilers lose tonight, he has lost 4 of the last 5 finals.
He was also with Dallas in
It's
2020.
very unfortunate. Yeah, and he lost to Tampa in the finals 2 years in a row. Then the third year, he was on Tampa and lost. So very unlucky.
And he's back again. He was on Chicago at the beginning of the year, and then some controversy happened. They bought his contract out, and there's some rumors that I'm not saying the rumors. It was confirmed it wasn't.
But how do I know what they are then?
They said that I'll explain it to you another time. Okay.
Come on.
Did you know?
Give me a hint.
Only 2 teams. Did you know only 2 teams have rallied to win a Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final when facing the multi-goal deficit? The 1950 Red Wings and the 1971 Canadiens. The last team to rally from any Game 7 Stanley Cup Final deficit was the 1987 Oilers against the Flyers. The Oilers were having a dynasty in the early to mid 80s and I guess the early 90s as well. They won their last cup in 1990.
So you said that's the last time a team has come back from any deficit in a Game 7?
Any multi-goal deficit.
Multi-goal. Okay.
And from any
I was gonna say any goal, like that's
from any deficit, yeah. It does say. Okay, Oilers look to become the sixth.
For any deficit, even one freaking goal.
The last team to rally from any Game 7 Stanley Cup Final deficit, the 1987 Oilers against the Flyers. Oh wow, that's a long time ago.
So that's the last time a team has come back from a one-possession game.
Yep.
One score, sorry, not possession.
Oilers look to become the 6th team in NHL history to win a Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final on the road. The last previous ones, 2019, as I previously mentioned, in Boston when the St. Louis Blues won their first cup. Then Boston won it in 2011 in Vancouver, 4-0. And the Penguins won in 2009, 2-1 versus the Detroit Red Wings at Joe Louis Arena. And then the Montreal Canadiens in 1971 beat the Blackhawks 3-2. And then in 1945, Toronto Maple Leafs when they won 2-1 over the Red Wings. So they'll try to be the 6th team to win on the road. And the Panthers trying to stop that there. And Chris Knobloch looks to become the 8th head coach in NHL history to win the Stanley Cup after taking over midway through the season. The coach of the Edmonton Oilers. So he took over because the Oilers were like one of the worst teams to start the season. They went on a 15-16 game win streak. They're back. They made the playoffs. They beat Dallas. They beat Vancouver. They beat LA. And they're here in the Stanley Cup Final. They're down 3-0, and they're tied now in a Game 7 in the series. This is like the perfect like movie script. Like, it doesn't sound real. One of the worst teams, like in November, they lost to the worst team in the league, the San Jose Sharks. And people said they were done for the season. And they are now one win away from the Stanley Cup. This just sounds.
Or they could just go to Target.
Why do you always do that joke, man?
Because it's you you gotta remember you can buy a Stanley Cup wherever.
That's true. Ooh, wow. This is going to be an interesting game 7. Do you see any score prediction? Or not like any wins, but like scoring prediction at all?
No, I don't have one because, like I said, it's too hard to know.
All right. This is going to be an interesting game 7. We're going to take a short commercial break and we'll be back with the puck next.
of those rare, wonderful treats in sports. A Game 7.
Senate scores! Centering pass, score! McDavid scores! The Oilers are going to send it back to Florida for a Game 5.
What a magnificent goal!
Even across scores! Moving on in. He scores! The Oilers are sending it to Game 7 in Florida.
Right here, this is it. What you played for, it's what you dreamed about, what you hoped for. We've got Game 7!
Game 7 at Amerant Bank Arena. The Edmonton Oilers and the Florida Panthers. Winner takes it all, loser goes home with nothing.
I just saw the green screen explosions. That's great.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm joined alongside Season, and welcome into game number 7. And I have the Edmonton Oilers Arena. Oops.
Should we sing the new Edmonton Oilers fight song that we wrote? We're the Edmonton Oilers, and we like to play hockey.
Wow.
This is great.
This is so much fun.
F is for your mom. Oh.
Oh no.
Celebrate good times, your mom.
Welcome in, everyone. We're in game 7 here.
That includes you.
What?
To the viewer, of course.
Okay.
The viewer.
All right.
Everyone.
Welcome in, everyone, as we are almost a couple minutes away from game number 7 start. What do we expect here in this game number 7?
The 7th game. What?
Nothing.
Okay, then.
All right.
Gosh, brother.
Jeez. All right, we have a lineup change. Florida's been doing a bunch of lineup changes because they are desperate right now in trying to find a way to win this Stanley Cup. They've had multiple chances. They have not closed it out. They didn't close it out in Game 4. They didn't close it out in Game 5. They didn't close it out in Game 6. They got to close it out here in Game 7 to avoid being the biggest choke in NHL history since 1942, I believe, when the Red Wings choked a 3-0 series lead. What are your thoughts on potential choke hazard by Florida?
Pretty pathetic.
This is going to be interesting. We have not had an overtime in the Stanley Cup Final Game 7 since 1954. We have not had an overtime game in this Stanley Cup Final at all. Stuart Skinner's record in Games 4 through 7 throughout this postseason, meaning all the rounds, he's 10-0. He has a goals against average of a 1.5, a save percentage of a .940, and a shutouts 1. We will see if he continue that, be 11-0, and become a Stanley Cup champion. We'll see who tries to win the Conn Smythe this year for being the best player in this postseason, because that is given out when the winners of the Stanley Cup win the cup. And the only time I believe when
The winners of the Stanley Cup win the cup?
yeah.
I didn't freaking know that.
Well, the Conn Smythe Trophy is also
Thank you for
given out.
clarifying.
Conn Smythe Trophy comes out too for the best player of the postseason on the winning or opposing team. That happened once when John Sebastian Jaguar of the Mighty Ducks won the Conn Smythe Trophy when losing in Game 7 to the Devils in 2003. As we're in Game 7, the anthem's about to start here in Florida. This is going to be
Both of them.
This is going to be an interesting Stanley Cup Final.
Who's this singing the anthems?
I think I
He
know.
looks pretty old.
Please rise and remove your caps for the performance of
Are we
our
going to get
national
taken down for
anthems.
using this audio?
Signed tonight by Florida resident and deaf performer with PXP, John
Deaf
Paul
performer?
JBN.
All right, good for him.
In the spirit of this incredible North American Stanley Cup Final, please welcome a globally renowned Grammy-winning artist who's a citizen of both the United States and Canada, Alanis Morissette.
Oh, that explains it.
Let her sing. Take it away.
Do you even know who that is?
I don't know.
You're young.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, our true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for Canada, we stand on guard for
You have no idea who she
Please
is. That's
remain
funny.
standing for the presentation of our nation's colors by the City of Sunrise Honor Guard.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Once again, Alanis Morissette and the City of Sunrise Honor Guard.
Yeah, so Alanis Morissette was a huge recording artist in the 90s. Made some songs that, in my opinion, weren't actually that good.
Jeez. So we're ready for Game 7. Bobrovsky
The Sevies.
and Stuart Skinner in net. Roberto Luongo, former goaltender, Hall of Fame goaltender, will be banging the drum for Florida in game number 7.
If they were German, they'd be saying, let's go Panzers. Oh, there's a dude in a rat head. You know that means they're excited. Who's banging the drum, did you say?
Roberto Luongo, a former Florida Panther goaltender and Hall of Fame goaltender.
I'm a Dolphins fan, so I was going crazy the first couple games when they had all the Dolphins guys come in and bang the drum.
A .909 save percentage for Stuart Skinner, second career Game 7 start, won at Vancouver in the second round. Second career Game 7 start for Sergei Bobrovsky, won at Boston in 2023's first round series.
All right.
We are about to start. And the puck is dropped in game number 7 of the Stanley Cup Final.
Should we turn down the game volume a tiny bit?
All right.
That was quick.
It's a mix of let's go Panthers and Oilers. Bouchard's shot deflected.
I'm hearing more
loose.
Panthers.
Yeah, I hear some Oilers and Panthers mixed in there. Here come the Panthers moving in. Lundell on the right wing. Lundell, backhand shot, save, and cleared out the zone because that was a big shot. That had a big rebound and came out. Stretch pass for Tkachuk on the right wing, or on the left wing, my apologies.
Politics.
Here comes Nugent Hopkins, who sends it into the zone. Behind the net, Sergei Bobrovsky, Mikula. And it's cleared out to Rodriguez. Stretch pass could not connect. That's going to be no icing. They wave it off. A minute into the first. Big collision in the corner. Nurse has it. Gave it to Broberg. Broberg will clear it out of the zone. At center, it is fought for and came free for Darnell Nurse, who moves it in, sent it deep into the corner. Along the wall. Verhaeghe clears it out of the zone.
Commentator joins.
Here comes Reinhardt. Reinhardt's onside. In the corner, a minute and a half into the first period of game number 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Behind the net. They're trying to start the breakout. Holloway has it on the right wing, given away. And Florida will reset. They have a one shot on goal. Edmonton with none so far. Almost 2 minutes into game 7. And someone left.
That was the commentator who joined and said not a word.
Ekman Larson, stretch pass, could not connect. No icing. They wave it off. Florida along the wall.
Well, what
Gets
kind
it
of
to the
cake
point.
without icing?
Behind the net, Oposo. He came into the lineup today. Crowd is wild here in Florida. Sent it from the blue line.
I've been wild.
What do we need to expect from Florida in the first couple of minutes of the game? Shot was stopped.
I don't know, some progress.
17:39 left to go. There's a penalty upcoming. I believe it's a high stick on Edmonton. So we're going to have a power play, I believe, for Florida. And this is a perfect way to start game 7 if you're Florida. Yep, there's a power play upcoming.
Edmonton, minor penalty 37, high stick.
What do we see on this power play here?
Hopefully some points.
That was a high
That
stick.
was pretty quick, though.
Vogel.
That's, how many power plays have we seen in the first 2 minutes in this series?
This feels like it's happened
like 2,
every
3?
game. Like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Warren Fogle high sticking, not even 2.5 into the first period, and Florida has a chance to go up 1-0. They have not led since game 3 in goals. Edmonton has led in every single game since. Ryan against Barkov in the face-off dot on the right of Stuart Skinner. The face-off is not won yet. They reset it. See if Florida can capitalize on the power play, but the Oilers' penalty kill has been a story here in the playoffs. They have been really good. Tkachuk along
All right,
the wall.
let's set down.
Ekman Larson. Reinhardt shot, saved. 17:27 left to go in the first period. 1:48 left to go on the power play. .4-0 career record for Paul Maurice in Game 7s. The faceoff is won here by the Panthers, but then cleared out of the zone. Oilers have killed off 46 of the last 47. Nugent Hopkins was trying to go short-handed, could not go. He was angled off. 19% effectiveness on the power play for the Panthers. They're 1 for 19 in the series. This is their 20th chance. They've only scored on 1. Game-opening short-handed goal in 2 games in this series for the Oilers. try to make it 3 to get a 1-0 lead here in Florida. 3 minutes have passed here in the first period of Game 7. Drop pass from Tarasenko to Barkov. Barkov on the left wing. Barkov gave it to Tarasenko. Back to Barkov, the return pass. Barkov centered, and it went off of bodies. Ekman Larson, now Tarasenko. Tarasenko across for Barkov. Now to Ekman Larson. Return pass for Barkov on the right wing. Barkov across, and it deflected just wide out of the reach and cleared out. Edmonton has a sure-handed chance here. Janmark in the corner. Angled off. Got taken down. There's no penalty yet. Janmark's helmet's off, and he has to go back to the bench. 40 seconds to go. Rodriguez got it poked away. Sure-handed Ryan, and it was blocked out in front. Stenlin with the block out, or Montour, my apologies. Rodriguez gives it for Bennett. Bennett sends it in from center. 29 seconds to go on the power play here for the Panthers. Lundell behind the net. Taken away, and the Oilers cleared again. They have been so good on the power play, or on the penalty kill. They've killed off 46 of the last 47. They're about to kill off 47 of the last 48. Reinhart to Verhaeghe. Behind the net. Trying to center it. Went off of skates. Bouchard. Held in Lundell. Pressured. 4 seconds to go on the power play. Verhaeghe. Power play is now over. But possession by Florida in offensive zone. Rodriguez shot. Deflected, scores! The Panthers up 1-0.
I heard all the screaming. Immediately the crowd just erupted on that. They're very excited to see this happening after how the last few games have gone.
Their first lead since Game 3 and a 1-0 lead for the Panthers. What'd you see on that play?
That was, for me, it was less of like what I saw, more of what I heard. That crowd reaction was insane.
Verhaeghe
Like they were hyped.
gets the goals deflected out in front, and the Panthers up 1-0. His second of the series. And the face-off is won here. First lead since Game 3 for the Panthers. And the Oilers have possession. The crowd here in Florida loves it. That was a big pop when that goal went in. And not even 5 minutes into Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final, we have a 1-0 lead for the Florida Panthers. The last game of the season here. And of the NHL season.
And the series.
And the series we go. Henrique.
Last game till November, right?
October.
Except for preseason.
Forsling. September is when the preseason starts. And then October when the actual season starts. That's
It's a long season.
3-2 Florida. Nice hit in the corner. Hyman made his way through. Here comes McDavid. Shot! Blocked into the corner. Draisaitl trying to get it. He's been held goalless in this series. And we're in Game 7. Broberg, a nice hit there in the corner. The crowd is loving it. It's been really great, the atmosphere in Florida. Yeah, just listening to it in the background, it is so loud in there right now. Would you agree?
Yeah, very, very loud. Those Florida fans are rowdy.
Montour drop pass, and it was defended nicely there. Oposo behind the net, trying to center it. Stenlin behind the net, rimmed it all the way around. Perry trying to clear it, held in by the Panthers. Rodriguez sent it deep. Ekman Larson trying to pursue. So 1 goal on 3 shots for the Panthers. Nice hit there.
Let's slow down the game a little bit.
The Panthers are doing good. They're 9-2 when scoring first in the playoffs. And Kulikov has a return pass. Stretch pass again. Could not go for Luostarinen along the boards. Still fought for in front of the Edmonton benches. And comes free for Florida. Forsling on the left wing sends it in from center ice. Rimmed it all the way around. Tarasenko rims it again. His last Game 7 was in 2019 when he won the Cup with the Oilers, or with the St. Louis Blues. They score! Matthias Janmark has tied the game.
That one sounded more mixed. I heard a lot of yes and a lot of no. Dang. Both fans showed up tonight. Both teams' fans showed up tonight, and they are freaking rowdy, and they are ready.
So not even like 2 minutes after the Florida goal, the Oilers have tied the game. That was a great pass from all the way in the Oilers zone. What a shot by Matthias Janmark, the former star, and a 1-1 tie. So it's kind of high scoring right now, and the first Florida lead in a while has been erased. 1-1 tied here. Game number 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. What are your thoughts so far in the game in the first 7?
The fans are probably the best
Barkov
they've been all
backhand.
season in this.
Barkov behind the net trying to center it. Barkov back to the point for Forsling at the blue line. Forsling the shot, deflected just wide, ricocheted on the outside of the net. McDavid trying to get in the corner. Reinhart behind the net. Reinhart pressured. Reinhart back to the point. Blast by Forsling was fanned on. He got it back. That shot was blocked out in front. Shots are 4-3 in favor of the Panthers, but it's all tied up at 1. They're 5 for 5 on breakaways, the Oilers, in this series. They were 0 for 4 in the first 2 games. Ever since game 3 through 7, they've been perfect on breakaways. So a tie game at 1. We're not even 8 minutes into the first. This game 7 feels like it's going to be high scoring. What do you think?
I don't want to say it will be because with how things have been going, like, I mean,
Deflected in front!
either team could break out.
It was right there for the taking. There's going to be an icing here with the Oilers. 1:56 at the go. We've had some entertaining hockey here for the first 8:04 of the first period. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
This is crazy. This is
Crazy. I was crazy once, but I got that fixed.
Oh, that's good. The face-off is won here. Centered Rodriguez. The shot was blocked. Mikula, the shot. Deflected rebound was there for the taking. He had a chance, and it was stopped there by Stuart Skinner. Rimmed all the way around. The Oilers have possession in the offensive zone. Along the boards. And fished out by Florida. Bennett through the middle of the ice, deflected into the zone. Shots are 6-3 Florida, but a 1-1 tie here. 8:30 into the first period of game number 7. Cleared out. It's going to be another icing on the Oilers. 11:20 left to go in the first. Thoughts on the game so far?
Yeah.
What do you think so far in this game?
Well, I just realized I didn't fully understand what you asked, so I just said, yeah, I'm sorry. And then I realized you said thoughts on the game. Yeah, no, the fans have been like the best they've been all season tonight.
We hadn't done a Florida game since, I believe, game number 5 of the Bruins and Florida series. We had not done games 5, 1, and 2 of this Stanley Cup Final. This is our first time here in Florida, inside the building. We had just been doing the Edmonton Oilers games. We did not miss out on this game 7. Stanley in the corner. Stanley rims it all the way around behind the net, trying to center it. Back to the point for Ekman Larson. Holds up, fires, and deflected wide. Along the boards, Florida has possession here. Do you think they played better in this game, Florida, so far in the first 10 minutes?
Yeah, I'd say so. But that's not playing great. Obviously, Edmonton's still in this. They didn't keep their momentum for very long.
Cody Ceci behind the net. Looking to start the breakout. Intercepted by Ekblad. Goes back into the Florida zone. Here come the Panthers. Rodriguez drop pass for Hagee. Holds up, waits. Trying to center it above the net. It went. And Ekholm takes it away for the Oilers. 10 minutes exactly into the first period. Oilers steal it away. Hyman. Zach Hyman with 18 postseason goals. Zach Hyman back to the point. Shot deflected. Rebound was there for the taking. But it's back to the point again for Ekholm, who sends it across for Bouchard. Blast! It deflected. It was blocked out in front. Hyman. Oilers possession. Ekholm shot deflected off the blocker and a save. But not cleared. held in by the Oilers. Florida can't clear. They're getting hemmed here in their own zone. 35 seconds of zone time here. Ekholm passed it to Janmark. Janmark backhanded it through the crease. It was there for the taking, and no one could put it home. Bouchard at the blue line. Shot. Glove save, Bobrovsky. That was like the first time in this game that the Oilers looked really good on that sequence. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Rodriguez's shot was deflected by Verhaeghe. A 1-0 lead for the Florida Panthers, and a breakaway by Janmark has tied the game. We'll be back. We're back in Sunrise, Florida. Join alongside season with 9:09 left to go in the first period.
Yeah.
Teams to score the first goal in the Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final have won 8 straight. The last time that didn't happen was the Flyers in 1987, which was against the Edmonton Oilers. And Game 7...
they like to play hockey.
Yep. Game 7 is trending on Twitter right now. They even got Stephen A. Spitz to actually talk about hockey for once. Cloud centered. He says, I'm friends with Gary Bettman. No one likes Gary Bettman either. We're going to see Gary Bettman at the end of the night when he gives a cup to either Florida or Oilers. Shot! Deflected wide. Along the boards. Centered! And it was there for the taking, but it was deflected. Raposo. Along the wall. Shots are 5-4 in favor of the Panthers. Nurse behind the net. On his backhand, gave it to Perry. Along the wall. Pressured. 8:30 left to go in the first period. 1-1 tie. Nurse has the puck behind his own net. In the trapezoid. Rodriguez in front of the net. Nurse stretches it out. Here come the Oilers. Offside. 8:10 left to go, or 8:11 left to go, my apologies. Since that stoppage when we had commercials, it feels like now the energy's kind of died down a little bit here.
Yeah, a little bit. The fans were screaming at everything for both sides, so.
Hopefully we see some more goals, see how the atmosphere goes for the rest of the night. Because that atmosphere in the first, 12 minutes was great.
It was grape.
Yep.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah, and I said grape. Yum.
Stretch pass. Here comes Draisaitl on the right wing. Draisaitl trying to feed it out in front, sent behind the net. Pressured, centered. Holloway couldn't get it. And cleared out of the zone by Florida with 7:45 left to go in the first period. Game number 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Someone will win here tonight. It's a 1-1 tie, though, right now at the moment. Kachuk has the puck. Gave it across for Nikola behind the net. Energy's kind of died down here at the There's some booing from the Oilers fans because the Oilers fans have traveled here good. The Oilers fans are really faithful. There's a lot of them here in the building tonight.
What?
There's a
I
lot-
don't get what you said. The Oilers fans are very faithful.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I know you mean faithful, but you said fateful, and you know that's a different thing.
I said faithful. It's Santa Claus.
Yeah, well, look, you know what? Okay,
McDavid.
you know what? Bite
McDavid
me,
back
Max.
to the point. Fight you in the booth. Bouchard shot off the post. This close to a 2-1
Ding.
Oilers lead. Bouchard back to the blue line. Cross for McDavid. McDavid in the middle. Shot. Broke his stick. Here comes Reinhardt the other way, and it was poked away there by Bouchard. Bouchard pressured along the wall. Pressured. Still. Lundell. Reinhardt knocked down. Or that's for Hagee, my apologies. Still along the wall. Still fought for. Comes free. Went through Ekholm's skates. Kulikov. Behind the net. Gave it to Lundell behind the net. Then he rims it all the way around for Tarasenko on the right wing. Gave it all the way around on the left wing for Ekman Larson, who rims it behind the net again. Got through Tarasenko, and Ekholm will clear it out of the zone. Here come the Oilers trying to start the breakout. They'll just dump it into the zone. That went out of play. That's a delayed game? I don't think so. 5:50 left to go on the faceoff. Will probably come to center ice. 5:50 to go, a 1-1 tie. Bouchard this close to a 2-1 Oilers lead. Just rang the bar. We'll be back.
Every time I needed a new phone.
We're back in Florida. Join alongside season 1-1 tie here.
The
Bouchard
feed.
just hit the post. This close to a 2-1 Oilers lead. How worried are you for the Panthers? 'Cause I know you kind of root for them, kind of.
What?
Do you root for them or not?
I think it'd be cool if they won, but as a commentator, I can't let my bias show. So I also think it'd be cool if the Oilers win. So
I let the bias go when I'm commentating the Stars. Team to score first won 5 of 6 games of this series. Got deflected into the zone.
auto zone.
Florida has it, then cleared out the zone by the Oilers. Brown was trying to pursue the puck. Kulikov had it, passed it to Lundell. Gave it across for Lusterinen. Out of the reach, Nurse, and then it's cleared all the way down. And a stretch pass for Brown on the left wing. Brown holds up. Connor Brown sends it deep. Shot saved by Bobrovsky. Kulikov trying to move it up. Got it intercepted by Janmark at center. Broberg on the right wing. Broberg got knocked down. Brown in front of the net. Bouncing puck. Draisaitl across. Ceci sends it deep. Trying to center it. It bounced towards Bobrovsky, and it's covered with 5:02 left to go in the first. The energy's kind of gone down here in this Game 7's first period. It's a 1-1 tie, though, with 5:02 left to go in the first. Paul Maurice trying to not let his squad get reverse swept here, because it could be the biggest choke ever in NHL history since 1942 when the Red Wings had a 3-0 series lead. They blew it to Toronto out of all teams. Remember when Toronto was good in the 60s, guys?
If that if that happens tonight, it's debatable which one of those is worse. But that could be a good discussion to be had.
Have a delay off this face-off. And the face-off is won here by the Oilers CC with less than 5 to go. Shot went wide of the net. Oilers have possession in the offensive zone. Back to the point again for CC. Blasts it. Ricocheted out in front. A bounce off the boards awkwardly. Mikkola flips it out of the zone. Off a skate. Tkachuk has the puck on the right wing. Tkachuk drop pass at the point. Held in. Shot. Went wide of the net by Montour. Mikkola. Mikkola behind the net. Mikkola leaves it for Tkachuk in the corner. Intercepted pass, but it's jammed up around the boards. Tkachuk trying to give it for Bennett. Bennett has it on the right wing. Back to the point. Shot. Missing that wide. Rodriguez along the boards. Pressured by Holloway. They both went down. There probably should have been a penalty. They don't call it. No, the hand pass. 4:16 left to go in the first period. Rodriguez barking to the referee, I guess you could say, and we're going to be back.
Arf, arf.
We're back in Sunrise, Florida, joined alongside Season 4:16 left to go in the first period. The pace has kind of gone down here in game number 7's first period. Who do you think needs to get the next goal here?
I don't know. Every freaking game you ask me this question like 10 times. I don't know. Whoever wants to freaking win.
Well, you're supposed to be the analyst here.
Analyst. Yeah, I know, but I analyze who should score next. What? For what outcome?
Just analyze something, man.
Like, you're a good commentator, but that's a stupid question. Who needs to score next? What? You want me to say who I want to score next, or?
I just want you to just blow your unbiased.
Okay,
persona.
next season you better not be asking me this question.
I'll ask this question first thing I get a chance. If Florida clears
All
it
right,
out.
then that means I'm not doing any games.
No, that's icing. All right, I won't ask.
Me
that
not
stuff.
doing games? Okay.
Okay, we're
Oh my
we're
gosh.
just not gonna do that anymore.
I look at the clock and it says 15.
Oilers have had long win streaks when losing 3 straight games. And that stretch, they had a 16-0-0 run during December and January to get their season back on track. Someone got tripped up behind the play. 3:40 left to go in the first period. Stanley leaves it for Lomberg. Lomberg moves it in. Shot. Block it away. Lomberg centered. Deflected wide of the net. Florida has possession. Behind the net, Reinhart. Reinhart trying to center it. Back to the point again for Forsling. The shot. And a save there. And Nugent Hopkins will take it away. at their own blue line. 3:17 left to go in the first period. Barkov tried to send it in, could not. From the red line, Forsling sends it in. At the point, held in by Florida. Verhaeghe behind the net. Still fought for. Bouchard. Then Forsling can't clear it. Forsling held it in. McDavid behind the net with less than 3 to go in the first period. Here comes Zach Hyman trying to bust his way through. Got into the corner. Went through everyone, and the Panthers regained possession. Shots are even at 6. From center ice, it's sent in. Stuart Skinner out to play it. Left it for Kulak, who uses the glass to get it out of the zone. Tarasenko has it, gave it for Kulikov, who stretches it up. Deflected into the zone, so no icing.
Not on this cake.
Luostarinen in the corner, along the boards. Lundell, and now Luostarinen, Senator Kulikov, and it just missed wide. Kulikov sends it deep for Tarasenko, centered, up in the air. Where's the puck? Ekman Larson has it on the right wing. Henrique trying to clear it. Luostarinen held it in. Henrique getting pressured. And he starts the breakout with 1:50 left to go here in the first period. Sent in, rimmed all the way around. Kulikov has it. Kulikov gives it for Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson stretches it up. Here comes Bennett. That pass was off his skates. Broberg in the corner. Uses his backhand, gave it to Draisaitl. Now Fogle has it on the left wing. And then it's cleared back to the center ice logo. Rodriguez has a puck. Fake to Draisaitl. 1:25 left to go in the first period. Rimmed all the way around. Held in by Florida. Down low, Tkachuk! Just missed, and it went out of play. This close to a 2-1 Florida lead. We'll be back. A close chance for Matthew Tkachuk to get the Panthers up by 1 again. We're back in play. I apologize. I thought we were going to commercial. I had the commercial music. We are back. I apologize. Reinhart shot was blocked. A minute left to go in the period.
You sound like you're disappointed that we didn't go to commercial.
I did not think we're going to. I thought we were going to commercial. Centered shot, and that was blocked out in front. Verhaeghe has the puck. Back to the point again. Shot deflected wide behind the net. Got knocked down was Reinhardt on the cross check. They don't call it. Missed penalty there. Wrap around. Stopped. And the Oilers move it up. Hyman. Less than 30 to go in the first period. Forsling on the left wing, sent it deep. And another knockdown by Bouchard on Reinhardt. 2 cross checks on Reinhardt, and they don't call it. Turned over. Mikkola holds up, fires, and it was blocked out in front. 10 seconds left to go in the period. Shot, missed the net wide. 7 to go. Luostarinen, gotta shoot it. Behind the net, it was a bouncing puck. That'll end the period. A shot and a save by Stuart Skinner at the buzzer. Unbelievable stop. End of the first.
Buzzer, I hardly know her. Hey, whoa, 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 oh. Okay.
We are back, joined alongside Season, and
That's
this is
me.
the intermission report. So what do we see in that period, Season?
Hockey, couple goals, some noise.
Wow. So let's go over the scoring in that first period. So the first period had it was a 1-1 tie. Carter Verhaeghe with his 11th tipped the Rodriguez shot from distance from the boards, 4:27 into the first period, and a 1-0 lead for the Panthers for the first time since game number 3. And then Janmark at 6:44 of the first, assist by CC, the stretch pass on a breakaway. Matthias Janmark's 4th of the playoffs has tied it at 1. Shots after the first were 8-6. Face-off percentage favoring the Panthers. The hits favoring the Panthers 17-5. That is unbelievable. Block shots 10-4 favoring the Oilers. 6-2 the giveaways favoring the Panthers. 5-2 takeaways favoring the Panthers. And there's only been one penalty called on Fogle, a high sticking on against Brandon Montour. Florida's 0-for-1 on the power play tonight. So what do we expect here in the second period here, Season? Do we expect more action like we did in the first couple?
Yeah, I expect more hockey, more skating, more ice,
Wow.
more pucks, maybe even some more goals. We'll see.
What are you playing? Tell the viewers what you're playing.
No, I'm playing Madden 12
Why Madden 12 at all games?
because it's the newest Madden game where you can make your own team, and I'm playing as my new team, the Soakers. We are beating the Chiefs 24-2. Don't ask me why it's 2. I totally didn't get sacked in my own end zone. For people in the know about football stuff.
Yeah.
Also, Max, I was right. There are 3 people, not 4. We were placing bets on how many people would show up.
God, you just tell the viewers that?
Both of them, yeah.
There's 5 viewers on here. 4 viewers.
5. For me, it says 3.
Now it went to 3 again. It was at 6 at one point. The peak we've had tonight is 6 viewers. Thank you for watching. The Oilers are
Oh, you're welcome, Max.
winning the poll right now. They're winning the poll 100%. 4 votes have gone to the Oilers, none for the Panthers. Is there any hope for the Panthers here tonight?
Absolutely. But will they win? We'll see.
We will see in a
But yeah,
short...
there's absolutely hope.
Yeah, there is hope. That crowd, I still can't get over the sound that the crowd made when it just popped. The crowd just popped when the goal went in for Florida. That was the loudest I've heard the crowd in Florida. I have a stat.
That's the loudest I've heard that crowd in an NHL game from TV ever. So, good stuff. Then again, most of the time when we do commentary, we don't have any audio and we just don't hear it. But, pretty loud.
Oilers are 7-1 this postseason when the game is tied through the first period. People are saying in the chat, please 8-1 soon, all the Oilers fans. So, we will see if it does come to fruition. If the Oilers can go 8-1 and win the Stanley Cup for the first time since 1990, or will the
Panthers for the first time since. So yeah, we'll see.
We will see as the second period's about to start here. Game number 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Second
But
game set.
Stanley Blank isn't here right now with his weird frog puppet. They aren't here, and that's just a fact, that they're not here.
You're bad.
I am? Why?
Oh my god. Second period's about to start here. Any predictions? No, you don't need predictions. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing predictions because they'll be wrong.
Florida has had chances in that first period to go up by a lot of goals. They could not put it into the net. We will see if that bites them in the butt later on in this period. If it does, we will see.
You know, I, yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke.
What is the joke? Tell the joke. Tell the joke.
No, I couldn't. I had to kind of figure out a right way to word it anyway.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Period number 2 about to start. And we're close to approaching the second period start, and it has started now.
No, I was approached by a cop once in my car. Just kidding, not really. Never been pulled over. I'm a good driver.
Centering pass could not go. And the Panthers have the puck. Second period has start here in Florida. That deflected. Centered! And it went through everyone. Montour holds up, fires, deflected, and a save by Skinner with 19:33 left to go.
Skinner with his crazy explanation.
Can we get an update on your football team, the Soakers?
Yeah, I'm kicking a field goal right now, and it's good. I'm up 27 to 5. We don't have to do updates on the Soakers though, because no one cares about football here. This is hockey, bro. They don't even play on the same surface.
Shots are 8-6 favoring the Panthers. Oilers won the faceoff but could not clear. Tarasenko sent it deep to the corner. Centered out in front. Bouncing puck and cleared out. Here come the Oilers the other way, starting the breakout. They'll send it in from center ice. Henrique, now Lusterinen. Here come the Panthers. Lundell, bouncing puck onside. Sends it across for Tarasenko. Shot! And it went wide. Lundell got taken down in the process as well. Lundell is under the puck. Along the boards, it's fought for. Jammed up in the corner. 1:10 into the second. Comes free for Broberg for the Oilers. Broberg flips it up in the air, and the Panthers cleared out of the zone. Nurse will send it in from the blue line. Shots are 9-6 Florida. Game number 7 of the Stanley Cup Final, tied at 1.
1 Mississippi. But Mississippi doesn't have a team, so.
Cleared out of the zone by the Oilers, and an icy no. They wave it off at the last second.
By the Foilers. Because they're foiling Florida's clean sweep by. Well, they actually already did.
Turned over, shot! Missed the net wide by Bouchard, I believe.
Sad.
McDavid backhand save by Bobrovsky. Nugent Hopkins along the wall. Comes free, Ekholm at the point. Across. Bouchard shot. Was blocked out in front. Bouchard tries it again. Poked away. And Verhaeghe has it and clears it. McDavid will backhand it back into the zone, intercepted by the Panthers, and they'll try to move it up. That deflected out of the zone and out of play. So right now, 2 minutes and 22 seconds into the period. Have not had much. Thank you for watching our stream.
Oh, you're welcome, Max.
You already made that joke once in the same, like...
Yeah, I know. I wanted to make it again, buddy.
All right, buddy.
I wanted to make it again.
Calm down, though. Calm down there. Go play your Madden over there.
I'm doing both.
Stanley finding Ford along the wall, and it's cleared out of the zone. Montour has the puck. Shots are 9-7 Florida. Off the boards. Comes free for Oposo. Back in the lineup here in game number 7. Oposo driving behind the net. Then intercepted and taken away by the Oilers. Montour off the board at center. McLeod sends it in from the center line. 3 minutes into the second period, tied at 1. Rodriguez trying to start the breakout, trying to go an odd man rush. Rodriguez shot. save there by Skinner. Along the wall, comes free, turnover by the Oilers. Shot, save, rebound, still loose. Ekman Larson, penalty upcoming. Or a whistle, I do not know why. Kachuk is arguing about it. A power play for the Oilers. Oh no.
The Houston Oilers? Oh wait, wrong team. Get it? Because they don't exist anymore, and it's also a different freaking league.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, the Edmonton Oilers haven't won a cup since the Houston Oilers were still a team.
Wow.
And Florida Panthers haven't won a cup since.
They called that a penalty. Kachuk fell.
They
And
used to call me a penalty, I don't know why.
so a power play for the Oilers. Kachuk for tripping. A big power play for the Oilers to try to go up 2-1. Here in Florida. Bouchard, Nugent-Hopkins, Draisaitl, Hyman, and McDavid on this power play unit. Top power play unit for the Oilers. So see if they can do some damage here on this power play. And a ref you suck chant in the building by the Florida faithful. Down low, centered, bouncing puck. Bouchard, blast, blocked. McDavid,
So, like, the refs suck what? Suckers?
Bouchard across, Nugent-Hopkins.
Lollipops, brother?
Nugent-Hopkins holds up. Across, ice for Draisaitl, who holds up. On his backhand, got angled off. Back to the point for Bouchard. Draisaitl on the right wall. McDavid. Now in the right circle, now Bouchard faked the blast. Bouchard holds up, fires, and it just slid wide of the net. Just slid wide. Bobrovsky might have gotten a piece out of it out in front. Draisaitl back to the point for Nugent-Hopkins, across for Bouchard. Back to Nugent-Hopkins, across for Bouchard again. McDavid in the right circle. McDavid in the middle. Across for Draisaitl in the right circle. Back to Bouchard, who faked the blast. Across for McDavid on the left wing. Back to Bouchard at the point. Draisaitl, now McDavid. Across for Draisaitl, and it was blocked out in front. The Panthers can't clear it. Stenlund has his stick broken. It's an advantage for the Oilers. It's a 5-on-3 basically. Draisaitl with 44 seconds with the go on the power play. Bouchard across for McDavid. McDavid holds up. McDavid waits. McDavid behind the net trying to slide it out in front. It's covered. What a save by Sergei Bobrovsky.
Everyone stood up on that. Whole audience standing there.
Crowd is loving it. Channing Bobby for Sergei Bobrovsky. What a save there. It was a 5-on-3 advantage basically because Stenlund did not have his stick for the Florida Panthers, so he couldn't do anything. He couldn't clear it or anything like that. He had to just
He didn't have
block.
a stick for the Edmonton Oilers either.
Face-off is won here by Florida. Kulikov will leave it for Reinhart. Reinhart looking to clear it, and he does. Less than 30 to go on the power play for the Edmonton Oilers. Now the crowd's back in it. 5 minutes into the second period. McDavid through the middle, got through everyone. McDavid holds up, back to the point for Draisaitl. Across for Bouchard. Bouchard with 10 to go on the power play. Across for Nugent-Hopkins out in front. Oh, what a save! Might have just went wide. Bouchard. McDavid. 3 seconds to go on the power play. Saved by Bobrovsky. And the power play's over. 0 for 1. Both teams are 0 for 1 on the power play at 92 mph. Shot by Bouchard was stopped by Bobrovsky. And the Bobby chants continue. He's had a
I
rough
love that Bobby.
He's had a rough couple of games here season. He is not performing great, but in this game he's only allowed 1.
You know, I didn't perform well in this game either, but I'm also not playing in this game, so.
Face-off is won here. Florida wins it in their own zone, trying to clear it. Bennett clears it out of the zone, and there's a whistle. I believe it was offside.
Scoring update. I'm winning 41-12 in the
Wow.
second.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, pretty rad. Gonna up the difficulty in the next half though.
We're 4:31 away from the halfway point of the game. It's a 1-1 tie in Florida. This face-off is outside of the Florida blue line. And the face-off's won here by the Panthers. Bennett in his own zone. Bennett trying to go down the middle, sends it across instead. Verhaeghe along the boards. Verhaeghe turned it over to the Oilers. Janmark gave it. And then stolen away back from the Panthers. One of the Panthers went knocked down on the ice, and we're going to call that icing. Crowd doesn't like it. At least the Florida side of the crowd does not like it. 1-1 tie. The NHL awards will start on Thursday at 7 Eastern on ESPN.
But not here.
Not here,
I don't know
because
if you're doing it, but I won't be there for that. So.
like I'm not gonna watch an award ceremony.
Yeah, what is this? Star Wars?
6 minutes into the second, there's another icing out of Florida. This
More
is
icing on the Florida cake.
I have 5 votes on the poll, and the Oilers are favored heavily on that poll. And then it's changed to a 80% to 20%, so one person voted for the Panthers finally. Panthers are
How
playing.
much you want to bet it's one of your friends that's a Panthers fan?
I don't have a Panthers fan. I only have an Oilers fan. Centered! Stopped by Bobrovsky. Shots are 11-10 favoring the Panthers, and we'll go away for a second. We're back in Sunrise, Florida, joining alongside Season and Fox Boy. I'm Max. 13:54 left to go in the second period. It's a 1-1 tie.
Hi, Max.
What?
Yeah, you said you introduced yourself, so I'm
Yeah.
saying hi.
Well, thank you.
Hi, Max.
Hey. Made it all awkward.
We're not quite halfway through the game, but we're getting there.
In the Madden or this game?
Both of, well, in this game, Madden.
Kulikov. And now it's pressured along the wall. Stenlund. Pressure, getting hooked there in the process. No penalty. Knocked down at center. Here comes Corey Perry. Got leveled there in the corner.
Corey in the house.
Held in, but then deflected out of play into the bench of the Oilers with 13:29 left to go. Fox Boy, have you been able to watch the game at any point before you joined in with us?
Yeah, I was able to watch the game on ESPN Plus, watching the first period, cheering for the Panthers, of course.
Yeah.
It's fine to not just show your biasness. I don't mind.
Ah, frick! I just threw a pick 6, guys.
So what are your thoughts
someone
on the
wish
game
me
so
good
far,
luck?
Fox Boy?
Jeez. It's tied so far, so I'm not able to really give, a huge analysis, but I think Florida and Edmonton are both really locked in because they really want the cup. I've noticed Florida's been the more physical team, but Edmonton's been more of the shooting and offensive team.
So the Oilers start the
Wait,
breakout.
they've been shooting each other?
Draisaitl sends it across. Holloway, the shot was blocked out in front. Mikala blocked it in the right circle. Shots are 12-11, favoring the Panthers behind the net. Draisaitl in the corner. And then it's given away. Here comes Carter Verhaeghe on the left wing. Verhaeghe has the only goal in the game for the Panthers. Behind the net, Reinhart trying to get it. Reinhart pushes his way through Kulak. Verhaeghe
Yeah.
has the puck. Shot. Save by Stuart Skinner. What do you think of the goalie matchup here, Fox Boy? Has it been really good? Has there been one goaltender that's been standing out to you in this Game 7?
No, I do think that Florida's goalkeeper, Sergei Bobrovsky, throughout the series, for the first 3 games, was really doing good. I don't know what happened in Game 4, Game 5, and Game 6. But
Yeah.
I think really today, both goalies are doing good because they know the pressure of today's game.
I absolutely agree with the stance. He was great. Bobrovsky was great at the start, but kind of blew it pretty hard, especially in Game 4. So.
Henrique sends it in from the
An
center
embarrassing
line.
loss that was.
It was an 8-1 loss. And it was surprising because he had the highest save percentage in the first 3 games. Broberg on the right wing as the Oilers have the puck. 8 minutes into the second period. Shot was blocked out in front. Florida's been doing a lot of shot blocking, I've noticed, in this game. Sent deep into the corner. Kulikov. Now Lundell behind his own net, trying to start the breakout, trying to clear it at least. Ekholm slaps it around. At the point, Bouchard rimmed it all the way around behind the net. Now McDavid near the boards, trying to give it for Ekholm. Ekholm across. Bouchard at the blue line, rimmed it all the way around. We have 50 seconds of zone time here for the Oilers. This is not good for the Panthers. They're going to wear themselves out. Some Panthers players are tired there, and Kulikov will try to move it up. That pass was intercepted, held in by the Oilers. Ekholm leaves it. Hyman twists on the left wing. Minute and 10 of zone time here. Hyman behind the net. Zach Hyman leaves it at the point for Bouchard. Sent it down low for McDavid. He lost an edge. He lost his footing. Nugent Hopkins behind the net for Hyman. Hyman pressured. Florida's been out there too long. These people shot, and a save by Bobrovsky by the glove. Man, you do not want to do that in this Game 7, wouldn't you all agree? You cannot allow the Oilers to just cycle like that. They've been out there for almost 2 minutes.
Just can't, man.
What are your thoughts, Fox Boy, on that sequence? Florida could not clear the puck.
Now, normally I'd talk crap, except for today, where I think it's them trying to wear out Edmonton's offense, so where in the later stages of today's game, they could potentially come back. However, that's just my theory, and of course, things can happen because it's a fast-paced game.
Dang, that's smart.
Very.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way, actually. That's interesting. Yeah, actually, that would be a good strategy if it worked.
Sent it deep into the zone. Barkov pursuing Kulak. Barkov has the puck. Ekblad at the blue line. Holds up. Deflected. And it went wide. Might have ringing off the outside of the post. Reinhart. Got crushed there by Cece. And the Oilers move it up. Kulak. One of the Oilers went down on the play behind the play. Perry across. Ekholm at the blue line. Rimmed it all the way around. 10 seconds away from the halfway point of the second period. Sent across ice. Here comes Ekblad. 2-on-2. Ekblad holds up. Sends it all the way around for Reinhart, who sent it deep again. Verhaeghe couldn't get the pass. It was intercepted by Bouchard. Now Ekholm gets through one, but is intercepted. Pass again. Rodriguez. Shot was blocked. Behind the net. Went through the crease. Behind the net now again. Florida with the pressure.
Dang, the emoji on the ASL feed went crazy over that one.
Bennett along the boards, and McDavid takes it away. 9:30 left to go in the second period. We approached the halfway point of the game already.
What do you mean approach? We passed it.
Well, I said already. We already passed
We
it.
surpassed.
We surpassed
approach.
it. Oh my, he got knocked down, no penalty. Unbelievable. Kachuk took a penalty when he fell down on accident, and he tripped someone up on accident, but he gets high stick there and he doesn't get a call. That's unbelievable.
I don't get very many phone calls either, but you don't see me complaining to refs about it.
Oposo in the corner. Oposo shot, went over the net. Nurse, now Stenlund. Stenlund shot, went off the outside of the net. Pressured along the wall. Florida's had really good zone time here, and then it's taken away by the Oilers' Broberg. And then he'll dump it. Went over the glove of Ekman Larson, who settles it down behind the play. Less than 8:30 left to go in the second. Here comes Reinhart, who dumps it in. To the corner it goes, Ryan. Behind the net, Barkov trying to intercept that pass. Barkov pressured. Verhaeghe holds up, fires, and a stop off the blocker of Stuart Skinner. Cece will flip it out. Will that be icing? No, they wave it off. Janmark beat Ekblad. Less than 8 to go in the second. 1-1 tie here in Sunrise, Florida. Kulak across. From the point, Cece the drive went wide of the net. Back to the point again. Kulak slaps it around. Here comes Brown. Brown holds up.
My name is Cleveland Brown.
Across, Holloway, the pass from Draisaitl did not connect, but it's in the corner behind the net, Draisaitl. Oilers with another offensive pressure. Bouchard left it for Draisaitl, the shot, save, rebound was there for the taking, but it went to the corner instead. Holloway along the boards. Holloway behind the net. Now Ekholm holds up. Ekholm across for Bouchard at the blue line. Across for Draisaitl. Bouchard again. That pass couldn't go as he was getting the change. Holloway. Barkov trying to clear it. Verhaeghe fanned on the clearing attempt. Then he got tripped up, no penalty. A missed call there. Maybe a makeup call. Oilers fans booing in the building. And cleared out of the zone.
And the refs absolutely suck. That's surprising.
They suck what? Suckers? Lollipops?
They always suck.
Nugent Hopkins gets it along the wall and cleared out of the zone. Race for the puck. And Lustarinen's pursuing it. Lusterinen getting pressured there by Ekholm. Lusterinen has the puck though. Tarasenko sends it all the way around. 6:20 left to go in the second. In game number 7 of the Stanley Cup Final, tied up at 1. Bouchard, now Ekholm. Slaps it all the way around and cleared out of the zone. Tarasenko. 6:07 left to go in the second period. A 1-1 tie. Deflected into the zone, not deep enough. Tarasenko sends it back in. Less than 6 to go in the second. Comes Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins' shot was blocked. Another save, rebound was there. And another save by Bobrovsky. Here comes Rodriguez. It got poked away off of Brown. Brown lost his stick in the process. There's a bunch of sticks on the ice right now.
Hold on.
Montour, the stretch pass. Bennett, backhand save. Rebound, still loose. It's in front of the net. They're trying to jam at it behind the net now.
Shit.
Rodriguez. 5:20 left to go in the second. One of the Panthers fell. Holloway gets crushed by Kulikov. Holloway behind the net, got taken down. No penalty. Fogle rimmed it all the way around back to the point. Oilers have possession. Centering pass. Rebound. Oh, it went to the crease. It was on the line.
Oh my God.
Oilers this close to taking the lead. Reinhart holds up, fires, scores!
Oh my
Panthers-
gosh, what a crazy turn of events.
The Panthers
Near
have
score
the
by
lead.
Florida, near score by Edmonton, immediate score by Florida afterwards. That was crazy.
Oh my
You know,
God.
crazy. I was crazy once, but luckily I got that fixed.
No, they locked you in a rubber room in France.
No, well, yeah, they did that too, but yeah,
Look
Oh,
at
yeah, I
this
guess they did
chance.
that too.
Wow.
What a turn of events. I can't believe that.
that was insane. I was insane once, but
I thought Edmonton was gonna push it in.
me too. I
I
thought
really
Florida might
did.
push it in, then I thought Edmonton would, and then Florida did. Immediately
Florida,
after, that was
then
really good.
then they got it and they scored. Oh
Those
my
Florida
God.
men.
Oh my God.
It just felt like all those rushes going up and down the ice in each zone were just going to lead to some goal, and it did. And the Panthers have regained the lead. This is their second lead of
Yeah,
the
you're
night.
right. You're right. All those Russians on the ice, man. It was
Rushes,
crazy.
not Russians. Face-off is won
Come on,
here,
baby.
and the Panthers have the lead. They're less than 25 minutes away from the finish line. Sam Reinhart, his second goal of the series. 57 in regular season, second in the NHL. Here comes Stenlund. Stenlund moves in, holds up, waits, and he couldn't put it in. Lomberg trying to bank it in. This close to a 3-1 lead for the Panthers.
Oh my God.
Oposo rimmed it all the way around. The Oilers almost gave up another goal in the mere of seconds. Kulak, that pass is intercepted. Perry moves in. Corey Perry poked away off his stick and cleared out of the zone. That's going to be an icing on the Panthers with 3 minutes 59 left to go in the second period.
more icing on the Panthers' cake.
Thoughts on the game, guys, right now?
Crazy.
It just stepped up. You know, crazy.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, anyway. This game really, really stepped up. Max found that pretty easy. Max, is this the most fun Game 7 you've ever called?
Well, this is my
Since
second Game 7.
the last Game 7 you've ever called?
This has been an entertaining one, but it's still not done yet. We don't know what's going to happen for the next 23 minutes. Crowd is chanting, "Let's go Panthers." Draisaitl dropped it. McDavid across for Draisaitl. Oh! He just missed it wide and deflected out of play. 3:26
Jesus
to go.
Christ. Oh my.
Going by Sam Reinhart.
We'll be back with more after this commercial break. 2-1 Florida. Sam Reinhart with
Yeah,
the
we're going to break
56
some commercials.
Botanicals. We are back in Florida, joined alongside Foxboy and Season. I'm Max. A
That's
2-1
me.
lead for Florida. Sam Reinhart with the goal. With 3:26
What's
to go.
up, brothers?
3:26 to go in the second period. For Hagee and Reinhart, and with one goal entering tonight. They've had goals tonight, and they have a 2-1 lead. 3:26 to go in the second period. Offensive face-off for the Oilers. 2 points tonight for Verhaeghe.
His face came off.
The face-off's one here. Shot was blocked. Verhaeghe trying to clear it. Barkov intercepted a pass. Verhaeghe. Here comes Reinhart. Reinhart dumps it in. Wide of Skinner. Verhaeghe behind the net. Now in the corner. Verhaeghe trying to return pass it for Reinhart. It's cleared out of the zone. 3:05 to go in the second period. Deflected into the zone. Bouchard will retreat it. Thoughts on the game, on how chaotic it just became in the last couple of minutes. Up in the air. Rodriguez trying to get it. Oilers start to stretch it up for Fogle. 2:40 left to go in the second period. Fogle on his backhand, centered out in front. At the point, Broberg. Broberg holds up. Broberg in the right circle. Broberg's shot was blocked out in front and cleared out of the zone. Oilers have to reset and get back on side. Montour, stretch pass deflected on the backboards of the Oilers zone. Held in by the Panthers. Nice forechecking there. Rimmed all the way around with 2:07 to go in the second period. Another monstrous hit in the corner. Mikula. Foxboy.
I can hear your voice giving out, Mac.
Foxboy, what do you think right now?
Biting my nails.
Dang, that's a bad habit. You should fix it.
Sure,
That's the most
sure.
fun I've
buddy.
ever had in the quote-unquote booth.
Kulikov and an intercepted pass. Janmark behind the net. Trying to center, was blocked out in front. Verhaeghe moves it up. Verhaeghe pressured along the bench. Barkov, the drop pass for Kulikov. Kulikov's shot and a save by Stuart Skinner with 1:24 left to go in the period. Right now, it is some entertaining hockey right now.
Right now, it's entertaining hockey right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet.
We'll be back. We are back in Sunrise, Florida, joined alongside Season and Fox.
Oh my gosh. So, in the ad, they said, I can move, and I said, I can't after the accident. So now we're laughing pretty hard.
That's messed up. 1:24 left to go in the second. Home teams are 115 to 82 in Game 7 history. icing on the Oilers with a minute and 16 left to go. As the Oilers are down by 1 in game number 7 of the Stanley Cup Final here in Sunrise, Florida at Amerant Bank Arena. Foxboy, what do you think Florida needs to do here to maintain their good play and hold on to this lead?
2 words: offense, defense.
Oh, really? It's almost like that's how the game works.
3 words: offense, defense. Actually, no, 4 words: offense, defense, and actually good refs.
That's actually 5 words.
You know what else is
No,
actually
6
crazy?
words actually. That is 6
Oh.
words.
Oh, you know what? You know what I mean.
No, I not really. Okay, I'm kidding.
6 words:
course they do,
offense,
like-
defense, and good refs. It's actually 5 words. That's not 4 words.
It's a lot of words, Kay. We have
Okay,
someone in the
okay.
chat count out how many words that is.
That's an icing, or that's an offside on the Oilers with 47.7 left to go. 0 goals this series for Leon Draisaitl. This is his first Stanley Cup Final appearance, and he has not scored a goal. But his team is in a game 7, and they're down by 1. Faceoffs won here by the Panthers. Sent in from center. Off the boards, Ekblad. Nugent Hopkins. And now Reinhardt moves it up. Comes Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe holds up with less than 30 to go in the second period. Here comes McDavid. McDavid moves in. McDavid got it poked off his stick. 17 to go in the period. Hyman across. Bouchard wide open. Shot save. Rebound was there. And it was stopped by Bobrovsky. 10 seconds to go. Race
10
for the
seconds
puck.
left.
And an icing with 6.2.
Ooh. It's tough.
Now it's more icing on the Florida Panthers cake.
Nom 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 nom. Frick, now I want like some caramel cake.
Foxboy, what do you think that the Oilers need to do here to try to tie it up?
No comment.
They need to score probably.
Second period's over.
Probably.
Second int.
We
You know,
got
while we're talking about icing on cake, you guys ever try those cool caramel cake things they sell at Kroger? One of the few good things you can buy at Kroger. Really yummy. Yummy to the tummy.
we'll start our intermission report right now. As well.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we're starting right now. Panthers leading after 2 periods are 68-0-4 in the last 72 games. So that's a good record for them.
That's more than 71, but less than 73.
So thoughts on that period, guys? We only had 1 goal, and it came from Sam Reinhart's
Oh my gosh.
stick.
Guys, hold up. My tight end in Madden just set a new NFL record for 22 receptions today as a tight end. Can you guys give him a congratulations?
Congratulations,
Congratulations, Vernon Davis.
Vernon Davis.
Anyway, what were you really going to say now, Max?
Teams are 13-1 all time in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final when leading through 2 periods. The lone loss was by the 1942 Red Wings versus the Maple Leafs. Sound familiar?
L. No! Just kidding. It's actually so familiar it hurts.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hey, and guys, can I get Brandon Jacobs congratulations? Because my running back just set a new record, too. And that is 2 freaking records I set in the span of a minute.
Holy.
At the 2-yard line, 40 seconds left. I'm winning 69-29.
So, Foxboy, what do you think of that second period here? And what do you think of the Panthers' play?
Panthers good, Oilers bad.
Sounds to me like you don't want the Oilers to win.
Yeah, well, I don't want them to win. So
Oh my gosh, I'm at the 1-yard line,
Oh
4th
my
and goal,
God.
guys. Wish me luck if I get this. then that means I have the all-time scoring record. If I don't get this, then I almost got it, and that sucks. I got it, everybody! Can I get a congratulations on the all-time scoring record? I set 3 freaking NFL records within a minute of game time. Let's freaking
No
go.
congratulations.
76-29. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Love me some Madden 12.
This could potentially
13
be
seconds ago.
the last 20 minutes of this NHL season. What do we think of that, guys?
I think, yep, sounds about right.
I think the Oilers
also
are
kinda
fucking
competent.
shit.
Hey, you know what? That wasn't family friendly.
Oh, whoops.
We can't
Sorry.
set this to made for kids anymore. Like, what if we wanted to disable comments and mini player for some reason?
Sorry.
Yeah, I would hope you are. Just kidding.
Oh my goodness. So let's go over that second period. Florida.
Guys, I win.
Oh, you won?
Yeah,
That's good.
I only threw 3 picks in 60 minutes of game time, everybody.
Oilers suck.
And so do the Chiefs, I guess, because I just trashed them.
Are you kidding me right now?
Uh-oh.
You know, that is very disrespectful of you.
What? Did I miss something here?
What? All right, back to hockey, everyone. Sam Reinhart got his 10th goal of the playoffs in the second period with 15-11 into the second period. A 2-1 Florida lead. Shots were 10-9 favoring the Panthers. Overall in the game, they're 17-15. The Panthers 1 period away from potentially having the cup and winning it in front of their home fans. And the faceoffs now are favoring the Oilers. Both teams are 0 for 1 on the power play. Shots are the hits are 25-13. Block shots favoring the Oilers 12-11. Giveaways 11-5 to the Florida Panthers. Takeaways 8-4 favoring the Panthers. What do we miss here?
Panther, I hardly know.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Wow, I'm just gonna say right now, they have Stacey Abrams on the ASL feed right now. Her lighting is really freaking bad.
Really? Let me see. Holy moly! That's really bad lighting.
Holy friggin' moly.
Oh my god.
You know what I could just do right now?
What?
I could just say a swear word.
No, if you do that, then that's bad.
Why?
We are family friendly. Adams Taiwan said thanks from a Canadian living in Taiwan for the updates. We thank you for watching.
Ooh, you're watching from Taiwan right now? That's sick.
Yeah, man.
Guys, I think this is the first time we've had viewers in Taiwan, so should we make a new song
Oh my god.
for
Oh my
the
gosh,
commemoration of this event?
English to Taiwanese. English to Taiwanese.
That's well, we can make the Taiwanese trance. That's the name of the song.
I mean,
in honor of having a viewer in Taiwan. This is the
I did not
trance. You guys
Okay,
ready?
alright.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, Max, sing over this. Taiwan!
Holy shit. I mean, holy crap.
Okay, let me hear this on the stream.
Okay, he said it's 10 a.m. over there.
Yeah, that one's kind of loud.
10 a.m. over there. Wow.
10 a.m.
Wow.
That's a whole 13 hours for where I live.
Wow.
13? Bro, for me, that's 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's not much different. Edmonton area, nice.
Let's
Japan was mostly in the Edmonton Oilers.
Oh, anyway, Max, you
area.
heard? Yeah, the Edmonton Oilers fight song we wrote.
Oh my god.
Oh,
We're
they
the
suck.
Edmonton Oilers, and
We
like to play hockey. Yeah, me and Max wrote that a few weeks ago.
All right, let's report on a trade that happened earlier before the game during warm-ups. Ottawa is going to get
Right, we talked
Linus
about this.
Olmark,
What?
and Boston's going to get a number 25 overall first-round pick in the 2024
Wait,
draft.
25 overall? Never
Yeah.
mind, actually, that probably was a smart decision.
Jonas Corpusalo and Mark Kastelik. Ottawa retains 25% of Corpusalo's remaining salary, and Linus Olmark is going to Ottawa.
Remaining celery?
Jeepers creepers.
Hey, Max,
That's
you guys heard
crazy.
how well my game went. Can I get a congratulations for being 7-0 going into my bye week?
Negative.
Oh man.
I'm hearing Boston fans are not liking this at all. This is a Boston fan. This is horrible for Boston, especially since Olmark won the Vezina 2 years ago. Horrible. The Vezina trophy is
Boston got fleeced.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got a good pick out of him.
I think Linus is at least a 10 overall pick. He's actually
Yeah,
crap.
but
I'm telling you.
it could be worse. They're gonna trade for his second round.
Bro, Linus Olmark. Ottawa Senators. A trade for a first round pick, 25th overall.
There's been a lot of
I think-
goalies going in the market.
Boston got fleeced. Let's talk about a Calgary Flames trade that I am not so happy of.
Which one?
Jacob Markstrom.
Oh, Jacob Markstrom.
Jacob frickin' Markstrom.
That's his middle name.
For
Weird.
who? to the frickin' Devils. For how? I gotta see this. Jacob Markstrom. He got traded for. What did he get traded for?
Let me see. I'm pulling it up.
He got traded for a defense and a 2025 first round pick.
That's next year.
We got fleeced. Great, wonderful.
Calgary's.
You know, I got fleeced and it kind of hurt.
You fucking kidding me?
Oh no.
No, I'm not. It really hurt.
My God, what the heck? This is why.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying the whole time.
Let's.
This is ridiculous.
Markstrom's going to be still be a number 25 in New Jersey. Let's.
Yeah, well, I'm not watching Calgary anymore. Fucking
New
morons.
Jersey Calgary will retain 31.25% of Markstrom's salary. Kevin Ball is going to Calgary in a 2025 first-round pick, top 10 protected for Calgary.
I can't.
So-
I can't do this. This is.
I mean, but Calgary's also been
Oh my.
taking away 10 of who else? I know I'm missing a defenseman. I think he went to Vegas.
Why
Let's
to
check out
gamble?
this.
What'd you say?
To gamble? It was a joke. I obviously went to the team.
Okay, so we got Kevin Ball. They got that. Matt Coronado got sent to minors.
Miners.
Trying to,
No.
yeah,
don't say
he
that.
got sent to. No, God, you're freaking weird. That's not what I meant. Nikita Okad. God, I'm not reading his name.
Nikado Avocado?
He's not even capable of running. I don't know how he's
Look,
gonna
it's
get.
the last.
Oh.
It's the last game of the season, guys.
Dustin
I'm
Wolf
going,
got
I'm going all
called
out.
up from the minors. This is crazy.
Crazy. I was crazy once, but I got that fixed.
You were also put into a room with rubber rats, so I'm just saying. Mock draft, blah, 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 blah.
Bro, I don't mock the draft personally.
You've got to be kidding me. I gotta find some more trades, but I believe they traded a defense.
There's a
to-
rumor that
I
Mitch
don't
Marner
know.
is going to Utah.
Ooh.
You've got to be fucking kidding
Oh
me.
my lord.
Dude, you are getting so mad over every single thing. It's a freaking game, you know.
There's no way. No.
No, there is a way. You see, they just trade, and then he goes to
No.
Utah.
Nah. Nope, no way. Do you even,
Still
do you even
crazy
know
to
what
think
Utah-
that
you know even-
the Coyotes are actually going to be playing in
There's another
know,
report that Trevor
stadium
Zegras,
real players.
the Rangers are reportedly among the teams expressing interest in acquiring Trevor Zegras from the Anaheim Ducks.
That wasn't not much more of like a bad one.
Let's
But Trevor Zegras is probably worth like.
see
a
the Mitch
second
Marner
round.
one.
Oh fuck! Florida just scored. I think. Did they? No, that was replays.
No,
I'm sorry.
these are replays. These are replays. They haven't started yet.
Oh,
No, if they already freaking scored though, like
We retire.
I was checking the screen. I was like, oh wait.
Okay.
already.
Here. This is what I got. This is
Really?
hashtag breaking. Mitch Marner is being traded to the Utah hockey team per source. Although the final terms of the deal have not been disclosed, it's been confirmed that Marner's time in Toronto is over. An official announcement is expected sometime this week.
Wow. Well, I mean that's good for
That's-
Utah though, because then
that's
they get
These are only
They get
rumors,
some
though, so
players
well,
added to their roster.
this might be a
I
rumor.
know, but I mean,
Horrible for
it
Toronto.
makes sense though, because if you're a new team and you want to get some new guys, you know, that's a smart trade to make.
Okay, never mind. This is just Mitch Marner has not been traded to Utah. This account has posted incorrect information in the past. Don't believe random accounts without credentials. Blah 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 blah. Blah. And yeah, whatever.
Okay, so it's unlikely.
Yeah, well,
I mean, the
I
trade
know it
makes
could
sense
happen.
though. It's believable.
this is from a credible source, Frank Saravelli.
A credible source.
Source.
Bro, that's like the. We need to start to say that's like, bro. You're becoming a Canadian, Max. Can we start saying that instead of source on our streams?
Source.
A credible source.
Incredible Source.
Okay,
Dr.
the
Source.
Leafs have no interest in extending Mitch Marner. If a trade were to happen, it would likely be this week. I think the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to do everything within their power to try and make something happen. So there's a possibility he could go to Utah. Could go to other 31 teams too.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
you could even go to Arizona. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Oh wait a minute.
Those Coyotes
Oh.
howled their last. Ow.
Oh man, this sucks.
Said the 3 Coyotes fans.
That's true.
On the Mitch
No,
Marner
Miss
trade,
Coyotes.
Mitch Marner to Utah report / rumor that's out there. I reached out to the Marner camp, who told me it is 100% not true. A Leafs team, I'm just saying everything wrong. A Leafs team rep also poured cold water all over the report, calling it completely untrue.
Cold water?
I don't know.
Water.
Wait,
Why can't it be
what? Did he
hot
like
water?
get like the paper with the report and literally pour water on it?
That's
Such a
crazy.
specific wording. Yeah, it was cold water. You wanted to freeze it.
Yeah,
We're about to be back for the third
you wanted
period.
to freeze it because it's bull crap.
Oh, no.
You'd want to freeze that though? I
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
don't
I
know,
guess you
man.
wouldn't want it to be warm.
Because if it's warm, you're gonna support it, eh?
Oh yeah, right. I forgot you're Canadian, so you say a.
God.
What's so funny?
That's me and Max, us silly Americans over here.
I thought you said Max is Canadian, eh?
No, Max ain't Canadian. Eh?
Hey.
So don't
Max ain't a
steal.
Maple
Don't
Syrup
steal.
guy.
What is wrong with you?
I don't have a very good
in
Canadian
the
accent,
American
guys. I apologize.
Hockey League, it went into overtime, and the Hershey Bears have won their second Calder Cup final for the second year in a row. Matt Strome with the overtime winner in Game 6 in Hershey. 1:06 into overtime
Hershey,
number 1.
Pennsylvania?
I believe so.
Hershey?
Okay. Not gonna lie, I don't think Hershey's chocolate's that good. That's like a really weird aftertaste. Because they put rotten milk in it. It's a real thing.
Us Canadians got the best chocolate, eh?
Nah, the Swiss chocolate's better. Canadians have better chocolate
never-
than America, but Switzerland, that's where it's at.
We're about to start the third period here.
Wait, did we go?
You-
Did we do an intermission report for the entire intermission for once?
Yep.
What?
No
That's
way.
crazy.
Wow.
Crazy. I was okay. All right, but seriously though, that's actually I don't know if we've done that all year. You know, you got to go out with a bang. The last intermission report actually goes the whole intermission. That's more than the real NHL can do.
Have you ever had an arrow bar, eh?
A what?
An arrow bar, eh?
I don't know.
It's like this chocolate bar that has bubbles inside of it, eh?
Okay, I doubt it.
Face-off
really
is
isn't,
won
man.
here. Sent deep into the Oilers zone as we have approached the last 20 minutes of the NHL season, potentially, if Florida is to win. Shot deflected wide. Just deflected it wide. Ekman Larson, the shot. Deflected. It was blocked out in front. Someone broke their stick out in front.
Snap. Crunch.
Tarasenko behind the net. Wraparound attempt and a save. Nurse takes it away. 40 seconds into the third period here. Bouncing puck. And Bouchard will try to send it in. Bouncing puck again at the blue line. And Verhaeghe sends it down. Ekholm. A minute has passed in the third period. The Oilers trying to tie the game at 2. Behind the
German
net.
Panthers.
Bouchard the shot. Deflected
German
rebound
Panthers.
still loose. And it was there. McDavid across.
that's a word
Shot
for
by
German.
Ekholm. He waits. He shoots and it was blocked out in
Holy
front.
crap.
Verhaeghe moves it up. Carter Verhaeghe on the right wing.
Wow, that was insane.
Cleared
No
out the
joke, that was
zone.
insane.
Oh no. Someone fell.
You know, I went on a blind date once and
Bennett
Okay,
wide
so,
open.
okay.
Bennett's wide open. Shot and he just missed it wide.
Holy
bro, the
crap.
energy just like shot through the roof at the end of the last period. Now
Mikkola.
I bet you the crowd's gonna go and see him win the cup.
We will see if that
the
happens.
Stanley Cup, not just the Target one. The Stanley Cup, not the
Yeah,
one
because
that
the
all the
Stanley Cup-
wives carry around.
They're chanting
Thank you
Skinner
for the
I
here.
can't
laugh,
speak
I
it.
appreciate it.
I can't experience from I can't laugh from experience because my wife carries around a circle.
Mikkola flips it out of the zone. Draisaitl was trying to get back on side.
I'm just kidding. I don't have a wife.
Turned over at the blue line. Perry was all alone. It was deflected. A nice defensive play by the Panthers.
Perry the platypus. Have you called him Perry the platypus?
No, I have
yet
not
today?
called him Perry the platypus today.
Yeah, you've called him that in like every freaking.
Lomberg behind the net. Nurse. Now it's turned back to Lomberg. Stenlund behind the net. Rimmed all the way around as the Oilers take it away. Ekman Larson. Perry the platypus pursuing. Ekman Larson stretches it up. Comes Lusterinen on the right wing. Got taken down.
It's funny they have ads for Yeti that says the official drinks of the NFL, like or NHL. Sorry.
What about the Stanley? What about
It
the
would have been
Stanleys?
really funny if Stanley, the company, sponsored that.
Penalty upcoming, and it's going
Stanley-
against the
Stanley Cup
Oilers.
speakers-
There's a penalty upcoming on the Oilers. with 16:37 left to go in the third, and a chance to go up by 2. As a high stick, this could be a double minor if there's blood.
Double minor.
Yeah, it'd
There's
be
blood.
4 minutes of a power play. Is he
Yeah,
bleeding?
well, anyway, while I'm thinking about it, because I couldn't find a better time to say this earlier, there's a saying in sports that when people choke or, like,
Edmonton, number 2,
essentially
just a minor
destiny
penalty for
happens.
high
Oh,
sticking.
hold up.
Minor penalty.
Ooh.
Bouchard.
Oh, not a double, but there's blood. That's ridiculous.
Was there blood? Let's see. Oh! Oh, no.
That hit him right in the nose. That should have been double. Fucker.
Are they gonna call that back?
No, they already called it. They can't call it back.
They
So anyway,
can't-
there's a saying in sports for some reason
Oh for 1
where,
on the
like,
power
when
play.
destiny happens or like a team chokes, where it's
Ekman on the cross!
I'm saying,
Save
but-
rebound stopped. My apologies, but the
They
power
say,
play.
Jeepers.
they say that it's letting the fat lady sing, but in this case, it wouldn't be the fat lady. It would be the Edmonton Opera that sings.
Being the Edmonton Boilers.
Oh, no, the
Boilers?
Edmonton Opera.
The Edmonton Boilers. Off
The
the
Edmonton
face-off.
Boilers.
Cleared out of the zone by the Oilers.
They always say fire ignites oil, so
47 of the last 48 penalties
No, but you don't boil fire.
have been killed off by the
you
Oilers.
you burn fire.
Yeah.
You burn oil.
Barkov drop pass
I
Tarasenko.
guess, yeah.
Behind the net, Barkov. Now Reinhardt. Along the wall, battled for. Still fought for along the wall. And the Oilers will move it up, and they'll just clear it out of the zone 4 minutes into the third period. Power play with 1:20 left to go on it.
They're the Edmonton Oilers, and they like to play hockey. That's simple.
They are also butt.
Almost turned over in front of the net. It's a 2-on-1, shorthanded potentially. Brown, and it deflected through the crease. This close to a tying goal. And the Panthers odd man rush the other way. Rodriguez pressured. He sent it deep behind the net. Rodriguez in the corner. Rodriguez on the right side with 45 to go on the power play. At the point, shot. Deflected wide. Verhaeghe. Behind the net, Lundell. Shot, and it went wide. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Ekblad rims it all the way around. Verhaeghe let it go. Barkov now to Bennett. Bennett on the right side now in the circle. 20 seconds to go on the power play for the Panthers. A big one here. Ekblad, and he fanned on the shot. But he gets it back in the corner. Fought for by Janmark. 10 seconds to go on the power play for Florida. They'll be 0 for 2 if they don't score here. In front of the net shot. What a save, Stuart Skinner.
Oh.
Skinner with his crazy explosion.
Hey. They just
Enough
hit
for the
him.
Panthers,
What
Skinner.
the heck?
NHL Edge? Ooh.
What an odd name.
Yeah.
4 seconds to go on the power play, and this close to a 3-1 lead for the Panthers. No one has a.
Oh, that is so awkward with everyone's names popping up. Oh my. Wow.
Holy.
I don't know if they're showing that on the regular feed, but on the ASL, they just showed literally every single player's name at once.
I saw that.
And yeah, kind of cluttered.
Because they don't know who's the player because
Yeah, I know, of course, but yeah, that's a lot to take in at once.
Off the face-off, one here. Power plays over. Shot blocked out in front. Barkov in the corner. Shots are 19-15 favoring the Panthers. Cleared out of the zone by the Oilers. Forsling will retreat it. Let's go Panthers.
Let's
Chants
go Panthers.
are raining in the building.
Let's go Panthers.
It's raining in the building? Dang.
14-15
Yeah,
left to go in the third.
it's about to be raining with rats.
They throw rats on the ice when the Panthers win. And they're 14-15
Yeah,
away.
it's tradition.
That's such a weird thing to do.
They did, it
Well,
started.
imagine being the person
it
who
was
has to
like-
clean rats off the ice.
It started in 1996.
I think I think it was because of a huge win.
But where do you get rats like that?
Let me
and
explain
why
it,
would
because I
you
know the
do
story.
it?
I know the story. Let me explain it. So apparently they found like a rat in the locker room in 1996, the third year Florida Panthers existence, and then they're just like, and then the rat, then it was spread around like in the news or whatever, and then the fans just decided to just throw rats on the ice, and then it continued in 1996 when they went to the final. And a trip
they
there.
won.
A missed call right there behind the net. Bennett trying to center it.
The refs fucking suck.
Suck what? Ice lollies?
Draisaitl
Yeah,
knocked
sure.
down.
Jeez.
Cleared out of the zone by Kachuk.
G is easily one of my favorite letters of the alphabet.
You know, this is my letter. You know what my favorite letter
It's in
of
my
the
top
alphabet is?
26. What? I think I already know the joke, but just say.
What's the joke?
Fogel, now McDavid
Oh.
poked off his
There
stick.
isn't one.
Would have been a breakaway for Lusterinen
Okay,
if
sure.
he got it. Bobrovsky out to play
It's
with 13:15
actually-
left to go in the third period.
Actually,
Bobrovsky way out to play it.
you can't let these noobs win.
Here come
I mean, well, they can.
Lundell. Taken away by the Oilers.
Edmonton
McDavid
sucks.
moves it in. Connor McDavid shot gloved by Sergei Bobrovsky with 12:52 left to go.
And McDavid beside him.
Father,
Whoa.
Son, Holy Spirit.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we will.
We are back in Sunrise, Florida with 12:52 left to go. Joined alongside Season and Foxboy. I'm Max, and
That's me and him.
we are approaching
The
the
champions?
halfway point of the third period. A 2-1 Florida lead. What are our thoughts right now?
The Edmonton
Crazy
Oilers
game,
suck.
crazy energy. Very, very defensive game.
Yeah, and the Edmonton Oilers suck.
And they like to play hockey, as the song says. We are the Edmonton Oilers, and we like to play hockey.
Draisaitl behind the net. Back to the point. Bouchard. Blue
Nice.
line chance. Saved by Bobrovsky with the glove with 12:39
Oh yeah, I
left
forgot to
go.
say. Last time the Canadian team won the the Stanley
The
Cup
World
was
Cup.
31 years ago, back in 1993 with the Montreal Canadiens.
And the last time the Florida Panthers won a cup was...
I don't think they ever had a cup before.
That's
Yeah, I
good.
know, that's why I stopped talking.
If they win, let's just say that one of my friends are gonna be very happy.
Who do you think is going to win the Conn Smythe?
Oh God! If Edmonton wins, it's probably gonna be Connor McDavid. If Florida wins, it's probably gonna be Matthew Tkachuk.
We will see if that happens. If Edmonton can come back or either Florida can hold on. McDavid back to the point for Bouchard intercepted and
We'll
it's
see if
cleared out
Florida
of the
holds
zone.
the line.
McDavid.
I think.
Ekholm.
Ronald McDavid.
Connor McDavid.
beside him.
Connor McDavid is excited.
Connor.
I'm the great
I hardly
cornholio.
know her.
He's the great cornholio, and he needs TP for his bungle.
Great. No, you have to have your shirt pulled up over your head to do that.
I am the great cornholio, and I need TP for my bungle.
Right, you sound nothing like him, which makes it better.
Okay, bro.
12:07 to go in the third period in game number 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Faceoffs won here by Florida.
The
Nicola off the
family?
boards. Lundell will
The
send it in from
family
the
The
center
cup.
line.
fan,
No icing.
the fan week finals.
Broberg.
The Danny Cup Final.
Let's go, Panthers.
Let's go, Panthers! Let's go, Oilers! There you go, you have to make one of both of them.
Let's go, Oilers.
Edmonton Oilers.
Icing
We never made a
on the
Panthers
Panthers.
song, we just made the Oilers one. Max, should we make a
We're the-
Panthers song? We're the Florida Panthers, and we blew a 3-0 lead.
NBA Draft
Like
is on
that.
Wednesday and Thursday. It's a 2-day event on ESPN and ABC.
This Wednesday and Thursday?
Yep.
That was quick.
Damn, really? That's crazy.
Crazy.
That's in
Yeah.
that's in
Off the
season.
face-off here. Ekholm across the blue shirt at the blue line. McDavid leaves it. Draisaitl. Draisaitl makes a move. Draisaitl has been held scoreless. And he holds up still. Back to the point. Bouchard across for Ekholm. The shot. Deflected and a save by Bobrovsky.
Imagine it's sent to overtime and Florida wins the game-winning goal.
We have not had
That's what
overtime
Max
in the
wanted to
Stanley Cup Final since 1954.
That'd be like an Alex Martinez moment.
It's like, except that wasn't a game 7. That was a game 5, I believe. Draisaitl.
Yeah, but oh, was it?
Because the Rangers got dominated. Rodriguez is offside with 10:49 left to go in the third. We're almost approaching
Oh
the
yeah,
halfway
it was
point.
5 games, sure. But you know what I mean. It was like,
Yeah, they won the cup in overtime. Yeah, I get it.
yeah, 3-1, and then Alex Martinez.
I think that's the last time a team's won a cup in overtime.
Was it?
I believe so. I don't remember anything past
Well, wait,
that.
what year? 1957?
No, just regardless, any team that won the cup in overtime was 2014 with Alec Martinez in double overtime
Okay, 24.
in LA.
Double overtime in Game 7? Oh my gosh.
No, game 5.
LA? Oh yeah, and that was the team that was down, right?
Game 5. Game 5.
Rio?
But just like in general, like any team that won in
Oh.
overtime to win the cup.
Because I was going to say that was Game 7.
Game 7, but
Hasn't happened since 1954.
there he goes into overtime.
We haven't had overtime in this series.
1954. Was it Game 7?
Game 7.
Who won?
You ask me. I think Detroit won.
Nin-
Off the face-off one here.
1997.
Ekblad got tripped in the corner. Shots are 19-17
Oh, yeah, Detroit
favoring
won.
the Panthers.
Yeah, Detroit won.
Bennett couldn't clear it. Turnover. Sent deep by McLeod. Near the boards is Nugent Hopkins. Ryan Nugent Hopkins trying to twist his way through, but Ekblad lifts it up in the air, and CC couldn't hold it in with 10 minutes left to go in the third period. We're halfway through the third. This crowd's gonna go crazy in the last half of this game, potentially. 52% of Game 7s have been decided by one goal.
It
9:40 to
all
go.
comes down to this.
Can the Oilers tie it? Will it be a repeat of 2006? Will it be another repeat of 2006? They were down 3-1 in that series. They came all the way back and they lost in Game 7, 3-1 to the Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina won their first cup there too, at home. And an icing.
Hurricanes do sweep Whale away.
They also suck. Well, away.
Yeah. Well, didn't the Hurricanes make the playoffs this year though?
Yeah, but then they got eliminated by the
No,
Rangers.
actually, yeah, they did. But they got beat by the
I'm
Rangers.
just saying the NHL playoffs are so freaking long. Like they go on for so long that you forget what teams made it.
Face-off one here as Bouchard across. Ekholm leaves it for Bouchard. Across. Back to the point. Ekholm. Shot. Was blocked out in front. Less than 9 to go in the third. And the Panthers move it up. Got through the defense. What a goal. What a move.
you didn't know what to
Holy
call
crap.
there.
Reinhardt almost made a spectacular goal. He almost put a Darren McCarty from 1997. Wow. Then he got also hooked there, and no penalty, and the crowd wanted one. That was a nice move. Could have been a 3-1 lead there. Verhaeghe pressuring him. 8:15 left to go in the third period. Sent in from center ice. 8:10 left to go in the third. Along the board, CC. Kulak clears it to the blue line and not out. Held in by Florida. Lusterinen along the boards. 8 minutes to go in the third in game number 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. On goal, Bobrovsky covers it. Oh my, that was a weird bounce.
Oh my gosh, Sergei Bobrovsky.
7:51 to go. We'll be back. The Florida Panthers, 7:51 away from their first Stanley Cup. I don't think we're going away. I heard the music and I thought we were going away.
Honestly, at this point, let's not go away. Let's just stay the rest of the game. Because, like, this is it.
Yeah.
Like, let's actually just hang it out.
That's just, yep,
Have a good
you're
time.
right. We'll just stay here. What a move. I thought he was going to put that home, and then Draisaitl came back defensively. 7:51 to go. Draisaitl. Go ahead.
We got Leonardo Draisaitl and Anthony Lundell.
Yeah, we do.
That's going to be icing.
Connor McDaddy. Also got Connor McDaddy. And you got Matthew DeRat.
Matthew the Rat. Isn't that Brad
Connor
Marchand?
McDaddy.
Connor
Leonardo
McDavid.
Draisaitl.
Connor McDavid's had 20 minutes and 6 seconds on the ice in tonight's game.
Wait
Can
a
he
minute.
lead his
Wait, never mind. We got
Oilers? Can he lead the Oilers to a tie? Let's see.
yeah, face off. There's Connor McDaddy.
Oh my god. Oh
All
my
right,
gosh.
okay, the joke's dead now.
Yeah, Choke's dead. No more.
Off the face-off one here. Ekholm. Across for Bouchard. Bouchard at the blue line. Gave it for McDavid. McDavid lost his footing again. That's the second time tonight he's lost his footing. And it's cleared out of the zone by Florida. 7.5 left to go in the third. McDavid trying to center it. Was blocked out in front. Turned over. Draisaitl the shot. Save, rebound. Save by Bobrovsky. McDavid back to the point. Shot by Bouchard and a save. Draisaitl has it. Along the wall. Back to the point again. Across. Bouchard. What a save, Bobrovsky. 7:10 to go in the third.
God.
Bouchard at the blue line. Shot. Deflected. Rebound. Oh, what a save. What a save. What a save.
crap.
What a save.
And is there a fight?
Ooh. Please.
It looks like there might be
I
a
hate to
fight.
say it, but please tell me there is a fight because it's pretty entertaining when they fight like that.
No fight,
Oh
but
my
they're
gosh.
getting separated. What a save by Sergei Bobrovsky. I cannot
No
believe
fight,
that.
time
Oh
to
my
bite.
Look at that.
Oh my god. That's absolutely
Holy
crazy. And then this
moly.
fucking goofy ass ad.
Oh my goodness. What a save
That
with
was-
7:02 to go.
But it was a save, like right there. I mean, if this was the Laredo Bucks, they might have called that in. Could this be foreshadowing, Max? Max, is
no.
this foreshadowing
No,
potentially?
I think it's foreshadowing on a new documentary that's been working on. I think.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
What? Really?
Wow. Really? Yeah. Really.
Yeah, really?
I think it's over for them. I don't think the
The
Edmonton
Laredo
Oilers have a
Bucks? Yeah, they
chance
haven't
to come
existed
back.
since like what, 2010?
12.
No, I'm talking about the Edmonton
I know. I just wanted
Oilers.
to say that.
We're just,
Well,
ma-
they do like
Edmonton
to play
Oilers.
hockey.
we're just making a joke because Laredo Bucks were a minor league team and they won a championship on a
Minor.
goal that might have never went in. In overtime.
What a moment. That's crazy.
What a
Yeah,
save though
sure
by
was.
Bobrovsky. I can't get over that
Hey,
one.
See,
AT&T
I
will pay
think-
off
I
my
think-
phone up to 800.
If that's the save of the series, it's at the perfect time. But they still got 7:02 to go. The
So
Oilers.
Sergei Bobrovsky is getting the Vezina.
He might get the Conn Smythe.
That sounds like a
tonight.
disease. Not gonna lie.
He might get the Conn Smythe tonight.
Vezina.
The Vezina.
The Vezina.
The Vezina.
It's a
Yeah, I got
situation
diagnosed
room.
with Vesnia. The Vesnia.
It's a situation room.
And we're back.
And that's the producer's room.
7:02 to go. Amerant Bank Arena. 2-1 Florida. And they're 7:02 away.
And the Edmonton Oilers fucking suck.
Oh my god.
We lose.
The cup is out of the case. The cup
Oh
is
my-
out of its case. It is being shined at the moment. It is
Oh
being
my
shined
gosh.
as we speak.
Shown.
7 minutes to
Being
go in the
shunned.
third. Bouchard
It's right there.
across for Ekholm. Ekholm sends it deep.
Let's go, Panthers.
Turn British.
Let's go.
Offside. 6:43 left to go.
Who's it outside on?
I believe on the Oilers.
guy
Zero
who
shot
was.
attempts since 14:39 of the third. Look at McDavid right now. He is yelling at his bench.
And McDavid beside him.
Do you see that? He's yelling at his whole bench. He's like, you're not gonna ruin this
Dang,
opportunity.
like Travis Kelce yelled at Andy Reid during this.
That's what exactly that was reminding me of.
That was Travis Kelce. Soon to be Travis Swift. Or
Nah,
vice versa.
if Taylor Swift married somebody, her career would be over.
I don't know.
No,
There
we're
was
not gonna have
rumors
this
about
debate.
it.
We were not gonna have this debate.
I mean, if it was gonna happen, it would have happened at the end.
Shot save.
Whatever. Either way, I hate both of them.
Jesus.
So,
Excuse me. What did you just say?
I hate both of them.
You're done, bud.
No.
All right,
Max,
this
am
is
I
not
done?
a debate. 6:30 left to go in the third period.
Palm
And
Racing.
6:30 for
Tom
me. It's
Ricey.
8:40.
fun.
It's actually 9:40 for me.
There's 9:40. 6:20 left to go in the
6:20.
third period. It is cleared to the blue line and out.
The Stanley
Stretch
Cup
pass.
is on the line.
Rodriguez. 6:10 left to go. The countdown. The time is ticking for the Oilers in game number 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Along the wall, it is fought for. It's being held there by Rodriguez. He is freezing the puck. He is killing off the time in the game, and it's finally whistled with 5:54 left to go. He wastes.
That was smart,
got
but that was
stuck to the
also
wall.
like kind of not a good sportsmanship move.
Well, you can do that.
Yeah, I know, but like that's not.
I'm surprised it's not
that's
illegal.
not respectful.
It's kind of mean.
I don't know if mean's the right word. I'm trying to think of the word I'm looking for. It's non-sportsmanlike. You can describe it like that, but that's not what the word I'd use.
It's
I don't remember.
unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
Okay.
5:54 left
Yeah,
to go
it's
in the
bad,
third.
bad
Nice.
manners in sports, essentially.
And a 2-1 lead for the Florida Panthers. They're 5:54 away. In game number 7 of the Stanley Cup Final, the cup is being shined as we speak. And
Let's go.
we're going to see a
Ooh,
cup
let's go
celebration
Panthers.
in either 5:54 Or if the Oilers tie it, we'll not see it until another, maybe, I don't know, half an hour, maybe. Who knows? If potentially
game
the
time
Oilers
they
tie it up.
fucking
of
suck.
course.
If the Oilers tie it up, we will see.
They're not tying anything.
We will see.
Are
5:54.
well, actually, no. They might tie their shoes, or I guess their
No.
Might
skates.
tie their skates. Yep.
Half of their
And
skates
Twister,
are falling off.
Twister, the board game that ties you up in the knot.
False positive. No scope the story of Face Clan.
You get all these fun streaming service ads on the ASL feed.
Yeah.
Never watched ASL because ASL is American Sign Language.
Yeah, that's
And I
why we're
don't need
playing it
that.
because it has the ice audio for the stream. So we can play it without commentary and like getting struck down. Oh, also we're gonna probably turn the volume on for the award ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
The award ceremony. Okay,
Yep.
bud.
Whenever the cup it is presented, we will have Gary Bettman. I almost said another Gary name.
Boo! Gary, come home.
The cup is being shined and polished.
Only for
See?
everyone to put their dirty, grubby fingerprints on it.
Look at all the fans standing right now. Everyone is standing in the building right
That's
now.
crazy.
That-
Even the
Everybody,
coaches are.
even the guys
Tarasenko,
on the bench are
shot
standing.
save. 5:34 left to go.
I really hope Matthew Tkachuk gets in a fight because that'd be entertaining. But I think he's devoted to winning the cup, so I mean.
So with these ASL feeds, I'm curious, like, for someone who's deaf that watches this, do they just have to like look over at the thing instead of watching the game?
I think it's just to help them like translate.
They can-
commentate.
They
Well, you
probably
know,
just
I
watch
get
the
it, but,
game.
like,
Look at that Oilers fan. Did you see the Oilers fan? We're just like nervous in the front row.
I wouldn't blame them.
Off the
But I mean,
face.
like, yeah, like, it's interesting because like, it's kind of like you have to focus on one of the two things. You know?
Another icing. We have some speed bumps with 5:25 left to go, and icing on the Oilers.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
It
Icing
is.
on the
Bum,
Florida
bum, bum,
Panthers
bum.
cake.
Boom, bada, bum, bada, boom, bum.
It's getting tense here in Florida.
It's getting inside of a tent.
It's getting tense
Wow.
in Florida.
How do they get ice in there? They're getting tents in Florida. I thought all the homeless people lived on the West Coast.
Oh my gosh.
Dang, that joke didn't work, did it? I'm sorry, everybody. I
Did
made a
not
severe
work.
and continuous.
It did not
Okay, I'll
work
shut
at
up
all.
because we're actually getting to crunch time.
Forcing the shot, deflected. It's still loose. Barkov in the corner.
That's two things that won't work.
Ekholm, and then with 5:10 left to go, the Oilers down by one. Stretch pass is offside. With 5:10 left to go, and he slashes the stick with David. He is frustrated. He is 5:10 away from losing his potential first Stanley Cup. And the
He doesn't have
story,
a chance.
and the story of the Oilers being one of the worst teams to start the season, having a 16-game win streak to come back and recover the season, beating LA, beating
16
Vancouver,
games in a
beating
row?
Dallas, and it could be all for nothing.
Dallas. Oh. It could be, or it could be for something.
For
But you
Hagee,
never know
jammed up along
until
the
you
boards.
know.
5 minutes to go in the third period in Amerant Bank Arena in Sunrise, Florida. 2-1 Florida leads.
Yeah, not the Oilers arena that you showed at the start of the stream.
Verhaeghe behind the net. Verhaeghe spins, turns. 4:40 to go. Reinhardt deflected. Centered save. Barkov with the chance in the left circle. A one-timer with 4:35 to go. When do you think they're going to pull the goaltender here, Foxboy?
Probably maybe 30 seconds left of the game.
30 seconds. I'd say 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Yeah, right. Then they're trying to get an empty net.
They're talking Paul Maurice and his coaching staff for the Florida Panthers. It'd be his first cup He went to the final in 2002 with the Carolina Hurricanes. He lost to the Red Wings in 5.
Palmer Richard. We want the cup. We want the cup, and these dickheads are blocking the freaking puck.
Hey, that wasn't
And the
very
Oilers
nice.
get
You know, just remember, it's still just a game.
A lot of games that probably a million people are watching, but yeah.
Nurse shot, save.
A million people, not this beat.
Here
Probably
come
three watching
Rodriguez.
those.
Then it was
At this
lost to
point, no.
Nurse. 4 minutes to go in the third period. 2-1 Florida. Montour. Mikula pressured by Nugent Hopkins. Back to the point for Nurse. Nurse holds up, waits, fakes, shot, save, rebound. Oh, right there for the taking. Center Bouchard. Oh, what a save! It was blocked. Shot,
Holy
ricochet to the front of the net.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
goodness.
Holy
Nurse.
Krispy Kreme.
Nurse leaves it.
Holy
McDavid trying to
Krispy
get through.
Kreme.
Poked and cleared out
Holy
of the zone.
Toledo.
Will it be an icing? Yes, it will. Oh my
Holy
goodness.
Dunkin' Donuts.
That was
Holy
the
cheese.
best chance for the Oilers. That might be the save. That might be the save.
Holy Jesus Christ.
Look at that. Holy moly. What a save. It was blocked
Holy-
actually by Verhaeghe.
Holy guacamole.
Holy frioli.
We're in the last 3.5 of the third period. 2-1 Florida. McDavid, Ekholm across Bouchard. At the point, sent it deep into the zone. Where's the puck? It went on a play.
A stick is on the ice.
I think that's why it deflected.
Poor
on the
guy,
play.
his stick. His poor stick.
He's poor, but he plays in the National League.
I said his poor stick, you freaking goofy.
His stick is a Porsche?
You silly goose.
Off the face-off one here. Bouchard, shot, blocked, still loose. And the Panthers trying to clear, cannot. Draisaitl across, Ekholm fake the blast, shot! Oh, that was a great save by Bobrovsky. Back to the point, Bouchard, he couldn't hold it in. Here comes Verhaeghe, Carter Verhaeghe. Lost the puck. Ekholm with 3 minutes to go, deflected into the corner. Last 3 minutes of the third.
Last 3 minutes of the season,
It's
potentially.
It's
It's,
over, bud.
it's
It's
Jover.
McDavid on the left wing.
We'll
sent
see
it
if they
across
start
to
playing empty
Draisaitl.
net, but I don't know if they want to risk it or not.
Draisaitl rimmed it all the way
It's
around.
Gover.
Shot deflected. Oh, just wide. This close to the tying goal.
How
McDavid
close
behind
is
the
this
net with 2.5 left to go in the third period. Behind the net, Draisaitl centered Bouchard. Bouchard, the shot was blocked into the corner. Crowd cheering here in Florida. Bouchard at the point. Oilers have possession, offensive possession. McDavid centered, out in front, bouncing puck, it's still loose. Shot, save, rebound, still loose and another save, and cleared out of the zone.
God.
Will it be another
They left
icing? No, it does
AutoZone,
not have enough for
fellas.
icing. 2 minutes to go.
Edmonton's got to be feeling the pressure right about now.
2 minutes to
If
go.
But can
might
they make a
start playing empty
comeback?
net.
Mikula stretches it up for Kachuk.
Glad this is
I
a
tried
tense
to
game.
I tried to keep it PG.
What does that stand for? Pretty
A
Good.
minute and 40 left to go. Less than 100 seconds to go in the third.
pretzel.
Offside,
Pretzel
offside,
great.
offside, offside. 1:35 to go.
Oh, offside, bud. You're done, bud. This might be the last blow.
Crowd standing here in Florida. Look at this save.
Oh my God.
McDavid
Sergei
sending it up.
Bobrovsky, amen. Our Lord and Savior, Sergei Christ.
95 seconds to go. The GM of the Panthers cheering them on, Bill Zito. Ken Holland,
like
his
his name.
last year as a GM in his NHL career.
It is?
Yes, and it potentially is. I think he's retiring after this year, and he is 135 away from not winning the cup.
Who is he with, his son?
I believe, with the other staff upstairs. There's a timeout being taken here.
Who's the G?
Ken Holland's
the
the GM of
GM
the
of?
Oilers. The cup is being shined. The cup is being shined. As of the moment. Right
Where?
now,
Where?
he is being shined.
I can't see it. I can't see it. This is ridiculous.
Timeout on Edmonton. Ken Holland.
If they scored,
led-
this is.
Ken Holland led those Detroit Red Wings, that dynasty, 97, 98, 2002, and 2008. And he probably won't get a cup now because the Oilers are a minute and 35 away from losing
Stan Cup.
the Stanley
Cup.
Look at the Oilers.
Oh, yep,
fans in the
they're
building.
trying to get. Wow,
Stanley!
that. My gosh, did he put a mop on his head?
Look
No
at the
offense to
fans
that
here
guy.
for
My
the
God,
Oilers.
Lord Stanley.
it's Stanley itself.
1:35 to go in the third period. The timeout is
Stanley
over.
himself
This is
falls
really
to his
tense,
cup.
guys. This is really tense. 95 seconds to go. Stuart Skinner stays in net.
Wait, this is really tense. Oh, I thought it was nets.
They're gonna pull the goalie in 30 seconds. Watch. I'm not believing in the Oilers, but I am believing in the Florida Panthers. That's all I can say.
I believe they are both real
Off
teams.
the face-off, it's one here.
I believe that.
Less than 90 seconds to go. It's shot in by the Oilers. Ekblad flips it out of the zone. Bouncing puck. The Oilers trying to regain possession. Lusterinen moves it up. Here come the Panthers with 80 seconds to go. In game 7. Poked out. Ekholm. So comes a chance where they're going to pull Stuart Skinner. He's out. He's going to the bench. Empty net for Edmonton. A minute and 10 left to go. Turned over. Empty net. And it was blocked.
There's no way.
One
Yeah, the air
minute left to
block.
go in the third. McDavid dragged
Get the puck
down
and just shoot into the
off
internet.
the boards. No icing.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, I think
50,
the Oilers are done here,
49.
guys.
45
Could be
They
seconds
can't
to go.
score. There's no way.
It's deflected into the
I mean, they
zone.
can.
No icing. Rimmed all the way around. Held in along the boards. Taken away. Empty net chance for Rodriguez. He's trying to get through. Rodriguez to the empty net. And it missed wide. Rodriguez again.
You've got
centered.
to be
It was
kidding me.
blocked. Out in front. Kachuk had the chance. Turned over. Rodriguez
gosh.
missed it wide. 25 seconds to go. The Oilers trying to tie it up. They got 20 seconds. They got to hurry. The Panthers trying to win their first cup in franchise
shit.
history. Deflected into the zone. Draisaitl. 14 seconds to go in the period. Along the boards. They're trying to kill off the time. 7 seconds to go. Still in
And
the
it's
boards.
over. It's over.
The Florida Panthers have won their first cup in
Their first
franchise
fucking
history.
cup.
It's over!
It's over.
The Florida Panthers are Stanley Cup champions. Oh, everyone's celebrating. All the owners. There's McDavid going off the ice. Disappointing. People throwing stuff everywhere. Those are the rats. Yep. Whole team celebrating. Huge huddle. Everyone's hugging each other. McDavid looks like he's about to cry. Sad for him. Should I give a speech?
Go right ahead.
And
Oh my God.
the Panthers have done it. They've won their first cup. How many years of existence for them?
30 years. It's the 30th anniversary this year.
30 years.
Oh my God.
And wow. On the other side, you got the Oilers. You know, there's doubt. They nearly made the comeback, but they didn't quite do it. I'm sure it's going to be hard for them. Hopefully, they'll be able to come back from this. This is crazy. They did it.
234 signing off to celebrate with my fellow fans. I'll see y'all later. Lord Steve.
Max, do you have anything to say?
The Florida Panthers, for the first time in franchise history, have won the Stanley Cup. We will give you the presentation of the Stanley Cup. Gary Bettman, the Conn Smythe crowd is celebrating Paul Maurice's first Stanley Cup ever in his coaching career. The Florida Panthers.
Does that mean that guy on the Oilers? What was his name again?
Which one?
The one guy on the Oilers who's lost 4 of the last 5 Stanley
Corey
Cup finals.
Perry has lost the
Corey
4
Perry has officially lost 4 of the last
The Rats
5
are on the
finals.
ice and the handshakes commence.
McDavid's so upset here. Well, they didn't let the Edmonton offer sing. We certainly.
They are crying right now. Sergei Bobrovsky Matthew Tkachuk wins his first Stanley Cup. He is crying right now on the ice. First Stanley Cup in franchise history for the Florida Panthers. In franchise
This is
history.
incredible. All year they've been waiting to see this.
Ever since they lost last year.
His brother,
Terrible,
Brady
terrible
Tkachuk,
fashion.
is in the crowd. Tkachuk's brother, Brady
Known for-
Tkachuk.
The Panthers known for choking in the playoffs, especially the finals. Could rarely ever win finals games, but they got off to the rare 3-0 start before eventually choking away a few games, but coming back to win in Game 7, their first ever Stanley Cup in franchise history. This is an incredible moment for the team and for the fans, and something that I'm sure every single one of these players and fans in attendance will remember for the rest of their lives. Very special moment for them.
Home teams are now 13-5 when winning the Stanley Cup in Game 7. Matthew Tkachuk's brother's in the crowd, plays for Ottawa. Keith Tkachuk is in there, he played for the Flyers. McDavid is crushed. This Oilers team, no one had them in the finals. People said cup or bust. They did not win the cup, but they were so close. They won 3 straight to force us to Game 7 here in Florida. And McDavid
Team handshakes going on right now. McDavid is just skating down the ice, just skating in circles monotonously. Very unfortunate for him. We worked very hard to get him here, and they couldn't quite pull it off.
Wow, this is a handshake. The crowd is going wild right now. Stuart Skinner had a good performance in today's game. Just couldn't get the job done for the Oilers to keep it. The offense too for the Oilers. Bobrovsky was a main part of that. He was back to form in this game. He made critical stops at critical times. McDavid's going to be the last one to leave the ice here. And the presentation about to start. Mark Coffey and Paul Maurice. Corey Perry had lost 4 Stanley Cups out of 5. Perry has not won since 2007 with the Anaheim Ducks. And it looks like the presentation's about to start here.
Let's see this. And then after this, I am going to have to get out of here.
See the presentation. See who hands the cup.
There's McDavid. They keep showing McDavid. They haven't been showing anyone else. I think it hurt him the most. Very crushing loss for them.
This is amazing. This is our first Stanley Cup ever on MHS, and we have witnessed history. First Stanley Cup for the Florida Panthers.
You didn't do the final game last season?
This is our first Stanley Cup.
Oh, I thought you did.
People are dancing in the crowd. Brady Tkachuk is loving it in the crowd by saying it's a
They're
best
celebrating
my
good
brother.
times. They nearly lost it too. It's crazy.
They almost got reverse swept. They almost ended up like the 1942 Detroit Red Wings. They did not.
But they didn't. And now the Red Wings will live on as the only team to choke a 3-0 lead in the finals.
They're also a team that also made a dynasty. And Ken Holland will not get a cup in his last year as a GM. Paul Maurice is crying right now. It's his first cup. Look at all the rats in a duck for some reason.
Tears of pain on one sideline equals tears of joy on the other.
We are awaiting Gary Bettman to hand out the Conn Smythe and the Stanley Cup as well. The Florida Panthers are Stanley Cup champions. And for 2 years in a row, we've had the first Stanley Cup to Vegas and the first Stanley Cup to Florida. the finalists last year.
And
now-
you, and for those watching at home, you too can own a Stanley Cup if you go to the Target. Frick, I messed up the delivery on that. At Target, the sponsor of today's broadcast. Not really though. No one would freaking sponsor us. Are you kidding me? We get 2 views. But this will make for great content in the future. All Stanley Cup Finals roll calls compilation video.
It's great to see this happen. Oilers were the favorites, I guess, when making that comeback in this series. And our poll, I'm ending it right now. The poll was 77% to 22%, 9 votes. And the presentation is about to start soon. I believe we're going to go commercial. Rodriguez. So basically a recap of the whole series. Unbelievable. The 2024 Stanley Cup champion, Florida Panthers. I cannot believe this.
Hello?
We have witnessed history. The Stanley Cup champions.
So cool, you get to witness history every year if you watch.
It's crazy to see this. Florida was almost becoming a laughing stock of not winning the where they get reverse swept, and they don't. They do not get reverse
Should I
swept.
say something?
Yeah, go ahead, right ahead.
Chances that Edmonton had down in the final stretch, starting at 10 minutes, to not convert on the chance they had. Edmonton, that was one of the worst final attacks I've ever seen.
All right, I apologize. I have to dip out of here, but enjoy the presentation.
All right, we're gonna see what the presentation is. As the presentation's about to start right now, we are pulling up the broadcast for that.
But like I was saying, you're on the final attack, and you got Connor McDavid with 30 seconds to go in the Stanley Cup Final, sitting on the ice. He's sitting there, done. And I mean, that's unacceptable. I mean, that was one of the worst. That was one of the worst. Edmonton doesn't deserve to win the cup. That was horrible. I mean, they can't. If you can't get a puck on goal, because Florida could easily block in front of the net, and Edmonton just couldn't get nothing done.
Completely agree on that.
And when you take too long to shoot the puck, it's going to get blocked.
Smythe Trophy to the most valuable player of the 2024 Stanley Cup Playoffs.
That's who they give it to. I feel like it's got to go to Bobrovsky.
Let's first congratulate the Edmonton Oilers and your Florida Panthers on an incredible Stanley Cup Final. The winner of the Conn Smythe
Gotta be
Trophy
Bobrovsky.
is a player who has been the most valuable for the entire playoff run. The player who is going to be given the Conn Smythe this year led the playoffs in scoring and broke Wayne Gretzky's assist record for playoffs. The winner of the Conn Smythe is Connor McDavid.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Connor McDavid? The losing...
This has not happened since 2003 when John Sebastian Jaguar came out for the Conn Smythe and got it. And he lost with the Ducks. Let's see if he can show up.
No way. We're giving the Conn Smythe to a man
Are you serious right
Came
now,
over
bro?
and said hi. What a terrific young man he is. Bobrovsky probably
So
was the
Conn
other
Smythe
finalist, but
goes
McDavid in my mind
to
deserves
Connor
this. Conn
McDavid.
Smythe, but you're right, Sean.
Are you
That
serious
really
right
isn't
now, bro?
much.
Now, you can
Has
make
not
an
happened
argument
since
for Bobrovsky or
2003 when
particular.
John Sebastian
I would
Jaguar
say for
won the
Bobrovsky,
Conn
because as
Smythe
Commissioner
when he lost
Bettman
with the
said, it's
Ducks.
for the totality of
And
the
they lost to the
playoffs.
Devils in 7.
He did have the hiccup
And the Stanley
Are
Cup
you
is about to
serious
get
right now?
presented here.
previous games. But he was
Are you serious
magnificent
right
through
now?
almost all of this run to the cup.
I can't believe
And
it.
I don't think he much cares.
I don't know how you don't give that to Bobrovsky.
Now what they've been waiting for.
Either Bobrovsky or Matthew
And here's
Tkachuk.
going the Stanley Cup.
The Stanley Cup.
At least McDavid gets something, you know? I feel like McDavid really deserves some type of award. That's McDavid did have a great Sorry. McDavid had a great Stanley Cup finals and playoffs run as they present the cup. Really deserved. But
Craig Campbell on the left, Phil Pritchard. 25 years they've been the keepers
Cup
of the cup.
champion.
30 years ago, Wayne Huizenga to bring NHL hockey to South Florida. Vinny and Teresa Viola has made it their mission to build an incredible fan base and to bring the Stanley Cup to South Florida. To Vinny and Teresa, I say, mission accomplished. To Matt Caldwell, Bill Zito, Paul Maurice and the coaching staff, you did an incredible job to build this organization of great players. And again, this team doesn't do it without all of you incredible fans.
They're called up here to get the Stanley Cup for the first time.
This trophy is 132 years old. It is the hardest trophy to win and the most iconic in all of sports. And for the first time tonight, the captain who receives it is a player from Finland. Alexander Barkov, you have the honor of hoisting the Stanley Cup.
And the cup celebration commences.
First spin around the ice with the cup for Alexander Barkov.
Who will Barkov give it to? That's the question.
Finnish-born
Kachuk.
captain.
He's giving it to Kachuk. That's my guess.
European-born.
Call the cats or the rats. Hey, it's first cup final. I had to get rid of rats. Look at that kid.
And the question always becomes who gets it next. There's a bit of a pecking order. And
It's
handed
Sergei
off to
Bobrovsky.
Yeah, I mean, Bobrovsky was... And also,
14 years in the NHL,
going back into the game,
what he's done in this
Bobrovsky,
postseason,
like, for
he has
chances-wise,
stamped his ticket to the
when
hockey
Bobrovsky
world.
lost his stick, Edmonton just couldn't get nothing done. I thought that was the chance to tie the game, but...
The joy, the relief,
Wow.
months of
This
battle.
is
Now Kyle Oposo.
Kyle
came over
Oposo
at the
gets the next
deadline.
one. He gets
Easy
the
guy
cup.
to like, immediately blended in with his teammates, and I think, Ray, it says a lot that he's the third to
He
handle
was
the
traded
cup,
here
even
from
though
Buffalo,
he's the
and he
newest
returned to the
Panther.
lineup today
17
and he gets the
years in
cup
NHL.
for the first
Likely
time
his last
in
game.
his
Why
career,
wouldn't he go out on this
and he
note?
gives it to Oliver Ekman Larsson, or Larson Tossum, as Don Cherry would say.
Quite a year for him. Bought out in Vancouver after 2 years of miserable foot and ankle injuries. a one-year deal, and a Stanley Cup.
It's been 13 years in Arizona and Vancouver, never close to the cup. Came here to win one. Now Kulikov.
Kulikov now gets a cup.
Tonight, career game number 1001. At age 33, broke in
The
at 18
Panthers
years old.
are the Stanley Cup champions.
7 years here, and then all over
Kulikov
the NHL
raises the cup,
to 7 other
and he
stops.
gives it
He returns
to
this year
Aaron
to
Ekblad.
win the cup. Aaron Ekblad, his entire career here, after he was the #1 overall pick in 2014 and the
What
Rookie of the Year in
a
2015.
beautiful moment
One of the great players
here.
in franchise history.
Ekblad almost falls. Aaron Ekblad.
Must have been a lot of times
Wow,
when
this
Ekblad
is
wondered if this was gonna be
truly
possible and
incredible. The Florida Panthers are the Stanley Cup champions. For the first time in franchise history,
and it's the most
and the next to get it
It sure is.
was
As
Reinhart.
Gary Bettman said, dates back to
Sam Reinhart
1892. Sam Reinhart.
got the game-winning goal, the Stanley Cup clinching
What a
goal.
year for Sam Reinhart.
And the Stanley Cup winning goal.
Sam Reinhart
He scored in the second
has
period at
done it
15-11,
again.
broke a 1-1 tie.
And now it is given.
Very special moment for these guys. Look at that. They're going to be filling that with all forms of liquid.
Ben
Lots of
Simmons.
alcohol going to be coming out of that tonight.
I bet you that. This is great. And Matthew Tkachuk gets his first cup. Tkachuk now gets it, and he skates with the cup. This is just unbelievable. This is just great to see.
For why'd you turn the audio off though?
Because they're doing an interview.
I want to hear from him. You know.
Matthew Tkachuk, his brother's in the building. He plays for Ottawa. They've cut to him multiple times. Tkachuk gives it to Tarasenko, his second cup. He won with the St. Louis Blues in 2019. And the Florida Panthers are Stanley Cup champions for the first time in franchise history. Tarasenko.
I mean, one interesting thing to think about though, because of the existence of their franchise, it's been just as long since the Oilers have won one, theoretically.
It's even.
Although the Panthers probably deserved it more because they've never won it, and the Oilers have won plenty of them.
They had a dynasty in the late 80s and 90s. They won't start a dynasty here as Montour will give it to Carter Verhaeghe. Apparently the Stanley Cup is 25 pounds. It feels weightless to the players that carry it when they win it.
Yeah, I mean, after holding a stick all that time, I mean.
Playing, we are the champions in the building. Nick Cousins.
Yeah, that's why they're playing the copyrighted song that might get the stream taken down.
Nick Cousins. Cousins carries the cup. Oh my goodness, this is just great. This is, wow. First cup on MHS. Forsling carries it. Rats are still on the ice. They're being thrown.
I was saying, like, with the Oilers, like, what does a coach even say after a championship loss like that in Game 7?
I don't know.
Like, I think the same thing, if you lose the Super Bowl, what do you say to your team?
Mikula carries the puck, or carries the cup.
I have a good answer.
What's the
What?
Good try. Next year.
Especially funny if it's a team like the Falcons.
We'll see what Florida does next season as Stanley Cup
Yeah,
champions.
gee, I'm sure the Falcons
All right,
didn't
we can
have
turn
like
the audio up
television
now.
century.
Because it's back to them.
Wow. What are our thoughts after that game? A 2-1 victory for the Florida Panthers. as Lusterinen carries the cup. They're gonna momentarily.
Each player gets their moment with it. All of the players. How many are on an NHL roster? I forget.
It looks about like 25. I think they have like 4 lines.
Yeah, because I know NBA's 15, NFL's
19 in the
51.
starting lineup.
I have no idea.
19, and then including the backup goalie, the staff, because they get to carry it too. As it's going to be lasting a little bit here, this celebration, but to them it feels priceless because you may never get this moment again as Lundell carries the cup.
It's a very, very once-in-a-lifetime moment unless you're incredibly lucky. Think of all the teams and players who try so hard and never win it. Think of all the players who have made it to 4 of the last 5 finals and lost every single freaking one of them.
Corey Perry.
Oh, wait, never mind. That's just one player. Officially.
That's great.
Now that the Oilers lost.
Oh, my goodness.
They were the Edmonton Oilers, and they did like to play hockey.
Oh, my God. If we sign it off with that song, Stenlund carries the cup now.
Should we play the La Bamba instrumental and sing a parody about how they lost?
The only thing that's bad is
they won't be playing La Bamba. They sure ain't playing La Bamba
Stolars.
after that loss. They frickin' blew it, those Oilers.
Stolars.
Yeah, the Edmonton Oilers, they frickin' blew it. They blew it. They blew the game.
Stolars.
Edmonton Oilers.
Looks like I
blew
won't be
3-3 series tie. They lost
So,
game
Aaron,
7.
You get your wish. They didn't self-explode, and they do win the cup in 7.
I'm so happy.
Lawrence.
The Oilers weren't ready for games 1 through 3 and also game 7. Game 7-11.
I know my friend's just crushed right now. I'm gonna text him.
I know my friend's just crushed right now. Now let me text my friend right now.
I'm doing that.
I'm sure he's not playing La Bamba after that loss.
Oh my God.
CSX was actually so pissed that the Panthers won in MSN chat, or the announcements. He said, "Cool, the Florida Panthers won. Now piss off, Florida."
Man, he's not happy.
It was so funny.
Well, he an Oilers fan?
No, he's a Canes fan.
Carolina Hurricanes.
Oh, that explains it.
It's really funny.
Probably born and raised to hate these guys.
Panthers celebrating.
That's funny. It's funny because Carolina also has a team called the Panthers.
Yeah, but they also suck real bad.
Yeah, you're right.
This is just incredible. A once-in-a-lifetime moment. Florida.
What if, since the Panthers won the Stanley Cup, the Panthers would win the Super Bowl?
Panthers that's funny because the Panthers totally could have won that Super Bowl if they just jumped on the frickin' fumble.
If Cam Newton wasn't such a scary.
If Cam Newton didn't just frickin' let them have it.
he went in.
If Cam Newton didn't just frickin' stand there for 4 seconds.
Paul Maurice, his first Stanley Cup. He's about to raise it. First time ever he's ever raised the cup.
He's gonna raise it like a child?
1,800 regular season games.
He's coached as a coach.
That's incredible. You think he's gonna retire after this?
Yeah, he's getting fired.
Yeah, he's getting fired.
He just won the game. He just won the game of his career. Oh, bye.
Well, no, retire, not fire.
Man.
Wow, this is incredible.
Retire on top is such a weird move. You have to defend your title. If you do that, then you can retire.
He's about to pull a Scotty Bowman on the 2002.
He's gonna jet the cup like the Colorado Avalanche.
If they
gotta come down like the Colorado Avalanche did after their high.
Dung.
If they dent the cup, this is gonna be funny.
It would be so.
Freaking drop
when
the
the dude
cup
was-
and shatter it.
That's what I was thinking when that dude started tripping. I thought he was gonna drop it and like just completely shatter it. The crowd would go silent, like, whoa. He'd be like, "Oh, that didn't go to plan."
Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Florida has won the cup. It becomes a question what they're going to do next season. But next season isn't until October.
Hopefully they'll win a game or two.
Here, I have a quote from CSX in his general chat. McDavid kneeing on ice in final minute shows Canada how much they care for the cup. Clearly not, because he wasn't playing in that final minute. If he was kneeling on the ice, what was the point? If he really cared for the cup, he would have went for the puck. He not knelt down. Like, bro, what? Could it be more illogical?
We're about to have a team.
That's funny. That's his way of defending it. Yeah, we needed to lose 3 to learn how to win in 4. No, you freaking didn't. You blew it for 3 games and nearly lost the freaking cup. Whatever. Good for them for winning it, though.
Wait, how do you have 600 subscribers but the highest views is 16?
Well, because he deleted all the Lego SpongeBob videos.
Are they all like robots?
No, they're empty subscribers that subscribe for the Lego SpongeBob videos.
He made Lego SpongeBob. I have to watch now.
They're not up anymore.
No!
They're on another channel.
Max made a new channel for him. Yeah.
I'm looking. I'm checking.
I thought it was stupid. I think he should have made another channel for hockey instead. But he had like 4 years of Lego SpongeBob.
Oh my! Wow, you got some views there, bud. 91 views from 1 year ago about the Rangers and the Devils.
That was the last game 7 I did until this one. That one wasn't as big as this.
Hey, Max, can I get a congratulations? I was down 26-7 to the Broncos and then won 41-40.
In what?
In Madden.
Oh, well, that's easy. What difficulty are you on?
Well, no, I'm playing Madden 12. Okay,
Oh,
not Madden 24 because Madden 12 is a good game.
I love Madden 12. I have it on the Wii.
No, I have Madden 24, but I play Madden 12 because Madden 12 you can make a custom team. Every game after that you can't. So yeah, Madden 12 with the freaking Browns on the cover.
Yeah, no, he was a goat. What are you talking about?
I know, but he still played for the freaking Browns in the 2010s.
I mean, sure, they were shit. Can't say that.
This was before the Hugh Jackman.
This was before the 0-16. Surely they won't do that.
This was before the 1-15, and then the 0-16.
Yeah, that's.
And then the like 2, and then like the 2-5-1, and then the firing.
And then their playoff run ended by the Chiefs, and then they.
I really want this shirt that I just found out exists. The year after the Browns went 0-16 in Week 1, they tied against the Steelers.
Look at this. Look at this.
And they made shirts that said undefeated 0-1.
Look at this.
I freaking want one because it's hilarious.
Because then they beat the Eagles 5-0.
Look at this tab. Look at this tab.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, you a football guy?
Yeah, I'm a Jaguars fan. But I know that because.
Oh, you're a Jaguars fan? Good for you. I like the Jaguars.
Inconsistent. They were 8-3, dude. How do we sell?
I know that made me so sad. Yeah, no, Jaguars are one of my favorites.
They were the top of the AFC and they fell at 9-8. I mean, it's back-to-back winning seasons, sure, but like, how do you sell that?
Well, no, that Chargers playoff game was incredible.
I went to that.
The kid's
you were there?
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you, bro. Did you see people leave at halftime?
Yes, dude. Here, I'm gonna send a picture of one.
But dude, I feel so bad. That freaking Colts Vikings game. There were probably like half the stadium left.
It's like when the Heat and Spurs game 6, people left and then tried coming back.
Look at this picture I just found.
You know, I like the Jaguars, but I'm a Dolphins fan, so they're one of my favorites, but not my favorite.
Week 1, we play each other.
Yeah, I know.
Here's the photo in general.
Yeah, in Miami.
Look at the photo of McDavid crying on the bench.
No,
you got a picture of it? Yeah, 27-0, and they freaking won.
27-0.
Yeah, like,
Then they
Chargers gonna
punted-
charge, man. Chargers gonna charge.
Chargers gonna charge, and Nick Bosa sold the game.
Yeah. The Chargers should have never left San Diego. Actually, speaking of the Chargers, they're the next game on my schedule, it looks like.
Oh! What?
Yeah, I'm playing against my custom team, the Soakers.
All right, guys.
What the fuck?
We're about to have.
Yeah, I'm about to soak my pants over that one.
We're about to
No,
have the
dude, I
cup.
gotta send you a picture of our freaking logo.
We're about to have the cup presentated here. Or the cup.
Presentated?
They're gonna have the picture. They're about to.
Presentation?
They're gonna do the picture here.
Presentated.
I don't know what I'm saying. Oh,
I love presentating things, especially in
Alright.
school.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in the server.
All right. The
is
picture
my
is about to be
team.
taken here in Florida.
I'm taking my picture up on the computer monitor. Are they gonna take it or what happened, dude? Take it!
Still
They're
celebrating.
like, no,
people
we gotta
leaving
talk for
now?
a little longer first.
They gotta hug each other a little bit more. Wow, that is one hell of a logo, dude. That seems like it would be counted as racism and be changed to
I
the
don't know why some other
whatever
Oilers
s-
fans are still here.
Bro, I just chose that one because it was the funniest one with the name.
what city is it?
It's the Salt Lake Soakers.
Salt Lake football team.
Yeah. No, because I got the idea because when they announced that the Coyotes were moving to Salt Lake, they're doing names, and everyone said Salt Lake Soakers. So, like Salt Lake Soakers. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make that a team. Because I play Madden, now I'm playing NHL games.
Team. Like, okay, but who in the right mind is gonna support some team called the Soakers?
People from Salt Lake.
All right, guys.
Not the
Any-
Jazz or anything.
Any thoughts before we see the team pick about to happen? They're still passing around the cup.
I have.
Should
now I
we
have-
sing a song?
yeah,
Max?
we should. I think we should.
I have really high
let's see-
expectations
let's-
for Florida now.
Yeah, no, seriously. I mean, I already kind of had decent ones after they made it last year, but after they choked it, it was kind of like,
I mean, they didn't really choke. They just met a better match.
well, yeah. Actually, yeah, but
They
still.
finally found someone who was good enough to play them.
Well, as we've been saying, this series and the series against the Stars. Come on, Max, let's sing it together. A one, a two,
Hold on,
a
hold on,
one,
hold on,
two,
hold on, hold on,
three.
hold on.
We're the. No, don't, no, hold up.
No,
We gotta
do
sing
not
our
end
song
the
first.
game.
Well, Ben, stop it. We're gonna sing our song first. No one
Hold
gives a
on.
frit.
It froze.
Turn this off, Max. We
There's
can't
two
freaking play
people.
that because they didn't freaking win.
Oh.
They're not
Okay, but let's
playing
sing our
no
song.
Bongo, are you?
A one, a two, a one, two, three. We're the Edmonton Oilers, and we like to play hockey. Okay. Now, Max,
Wow,
I'm
that's
gonna
a
screen share an instrumental of La Bamba and make my own lyrics to it. You ready?
All
I
right.
have a feeling it will have at least one skibbity in it.
Ew, why would I frickin' sing Skibbity? I'm gonna kill myself now. In game, though.
They're about to take the photo. They're taking the photo. They are now taking the photo.
Dead ass.
They're taking
Dead
the
ass
photo.
just said, I'm gonna kill myself.
They are now taking the photo for the Stanley Cup, the 2024 Stanley Cup champions, Florida Panthers.
They did it. They all look so happy. I feel so good for them. All right.
Where's my soundboard?
Okay. All right. Everyone, go into my screen share.
Yes, sir. You're playing Madden 12 on PC.
No, I'm playing it on Xbox. But that doesn't matter. Everyone in my stream?
Yep.
Are you gonna read the Are you gonna read the cover art? Oh my most level.
They won't be playing La Bamba. They freaking choked to La Bamba. They really suck. Yeah, they freaking lost the series. Yeah, they lost the dang series. They were 3-3, and now they are 4-3. And the Edmonton Opera won't be singing about this no more. About this no more. They won't be playing La Bamba. They're gonna cry in their lasagna like Garfield the cat if he had Great Depression. Yeah, if he was La La Bamba. I don't know. I probably
And
messed it up.
fizzled out.
Okay.
Our Capitan!
The Oilers choked a 3-3 lead. I mean, it wasn't actually a lead. I messed that up. I should not be singing this song. Yeah, they freaking blew it. Yeah, they could have won. They could have won.
They could have tied it with about 3:30 left.
Okay, anyway, you guys get the joke.
Yeah, because
Thank
they
you,
suck.
everybody.
Shitters can't win a hockey game. With all
Aaron
the momentum on their
Hernandez
side.
murdered some people with his. Oh wait, I can't sing about that.
Riot in Edmonton. 2 already killed.
Rushy Rice speeding incident. He crashed into some cars down in Dallas.
I'm gonna look up Edmonton Riot, and if it comes up, I'm gonna be so happy.
Bro, yeah, no, seriously, I love it when teams riot after the finals, but they lose. It's so freaking great.
Oilers hockey riots, a thing of the past. That was uploaded 1 day ago. Results for Edmonton AB Canada. Okay. I think there's a hockey. Yep, they rioted. That's fun. Who DM'd me? Oh, friend.
Isn't it just fun on the bun?
All right, cool. And if they don't win the Stanley Cup next year, I'm gonna be real sad.
We'll see if they can go
The
back
Florida
to
Panthers?
back
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah, no.
They have to do what the Lightning did, or else the Lightning are going to be better, and that will be sad.
Well, not the Chargers Lightning, though. Ah! The Chargers choked a massive lead at halftime. Yeah,
So-
they freaking lost the game.
We will
27-0. Don't score again.
So
don't
we-
score
we-
again.
we-
don't
we-
score
we-
again.
They scored one field goal at
we-
halftime.
we'll be back
Rock
in
you?
October for NHL
We got you there.
coverage again.
Well, we'll be back for more hockey in October.
I'm going to download
We-
this stream illegally.
Yeah, so anyway, so we'll be back for more hockey in October. We might do some NBA stuff next year too. We might even do some summer league games. We'll see. We'll be doing some NFL stuff late in the summer.
Where's the YouTube thing?
It's gonna be lots of fun. We don't feel like covering baseball games because I
baseball.
don't really know what to say about it, and no one really watches baseball if they're not there, so there's kind of no reason to. So it's not that funny.
Are you guys looking at my stream?
Yeah, I'm seeing this.
Oh my goodness.
Why
at
on
that,
OneDrive?
Huh?
Why OneDrive?
It's not going to OneDrive. What?
All right.
It says
All right.
OneDrive.
Any final thoughts before we leave until October?
You'll be seeing this. You'll be seeing this live stream on my YouTube channel.
Thanks everybody for your support of season last season and the season before for like 2 weeks.
Do you like the chat?
Yeah.
Any thoughts before we leave, guys?
No, I don't know what to say. Great job, Florida. I was rooting for you, but you're not going to be my favorite team anymore. So
We will see if we
Yellow
can.
gold.
We'll see if we can do a Utah game next season. The Utah Hockey Club.
yes,
If we can, we.
There's an Oilers fan with a Senators hat.
Why does he have a Senator's hat? That makes no
I
sense.
don't know. Because he is.
because the Senate.
Yeah. Fuck the Oilers. We want to go into
Oh
the
my
Senate.
God.
The Chargers blew a 27-0 lead. It's funny though.
It's
Yeah,
just
the
like
LA
random-
Chargers.
400
Their stadium is filled with opposing fans every week
my
because
God.
they have none.
Dude, this is gonna take so long.
Yeah, because you're using that to download it.
I'm not on a Mac.
It said
This is-
that.
This is Terminal. This is Terminal on Windows.
Yeah, why? Use like
How
a.
else am I supposed to download
I
a
would
live?
like to have some
stream?
thoughts
Okay.
before we go. Thank you all for
Okay.
supporting
Well, that's
us.
too bad, Max. Stream's ending.
Hold on. Let me give my thoughts here.
And the stream's over.
I'm gonna mute y'all. So
Bye, everybody. See you next season.
I'm gonna
Have a
mute y'all.
smoothie
I'm gonna get
Tuesday.
my thoughts. I'm gonna get my thoughts. I'm gonna mute y'all. Thank you all for watching the stream. We thank you for all the support over this whole playoff run coverage, regular season. We all thank you for supporting us. We'll see you in October. Chaos here, and you're unmuted.
Oh, damn it.
So from Aaron, CXX, Foxboy, and Season, who has been here most of this series.
Especially me.
Especially here.
I've been here for all the playoffs. I also called a Lakers game during a regular season game, made Max mad. I would like to publicly apologize to Max for calling a Lakers game instead of the hockey game over the top of him. I know that made him very sad, but he could have easily just muted my audio.
What?
Yeah, no, there's a regular season game in like March where he was calling the game. I can't remember who was playing, and I just pulled up some Lakers Pelicans game and started calling it over the top of him. So
That's wild.
From Season,
it was.
Aaron, CXX, and Foxboy, I'm Max.
Especially you, Max. It wouldn't be possible without you. Thank you for having us. Especially me. Thank you. I can't speak for everyone else, but thank you for having me on these streams. Thank you for getting me into the sport, because I knew like freaking nothing about this until like a year and a few months ago when you started telling me all about it. So thank you for that. Thank you for giving me stuff to watch when NBA basketball and NFL football are not on, because those are my two favorite sports over this. But this is still pretty entertaining. So thank you, Max. And thank you for calling hockey and not soccer, because it would have been pretty insufferable if you became a soccer fan. And I had to suffer through that because I'm not a soccer guy.
All right. For the final time this
And
season.
thank you for not calling track and field.
What?
Oh my gosh.
He almost called track and field.
No, but I just wanted to say that. There's no sport to even call the Olympics. Should we do Olympic coverage? Aren't the Olympics next month in Paris?
Yeah.
I do not know.
Yeah, we should do Olympic coverage.
But for the final time in this NHL season, the Florida Panthers win the Stanley Cup for the first time
Achoo! Bless you, thanks.
in their franchise history. The Oilers fall in 7. And from everyone who's worked on this crew, who's been here, I'm Max. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in October.
I'm Season.
It's not open Discord. It's not
And
open
this has
Discord.
been
It's not open
NHL on
Discord.
MHS. Come on, Max. Let's sing it one last
All
time.
right.
We like to play hockey. All right. Okay, I'm gonna sing a song as we end the stream. Max, can you have my audio just slowly fade out
Yeah.
if I sing this?
But
Okay.
I want to say one.
All right, thank you,
I want
everybody.
to say one thing before we go. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in October. Goodbye. I'm signing off until October.
All right. I'm gonna sing us out. You guys ready? Well, for hockey till October. We'll be doing other games. Don't worry. Okay. All right. Well, before we end here, Max is gonna have the audio fade out. While I sing this. 1, 2. Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me through the land that you understand. Ocean man.